Peace, family. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ami, and this is a 3%. We are up on a late night. I hope all is well. Hopefully, some of the family's still up like I am. Pop in with me. Listen to this higher knowledge while we get high and high on knowledge. I'm gonna go ahead and start the video. So this video is about self-mastery. I didn't want to listen to it by myself. Peace to the gods and goddesses. This video is from the University of Cosmic Intelligence. So shout out to the replay gang. Let's get it.
So, right now, our people are waking up. You have a lot of listen, this is what's going on, y'all. We are Anunnaki, aka Anunnaki gods, nigga. If you want to know what you really are, alright? If you got carbon in your skin, alright?
Hi, family. What y'all doing up? Hey, Chucky. Peace, God. Phoenicia. I just knew. I knew the family had to be up. I knew it. I just had a feeling. Let me make sure that my hotspot is still connected. Let's see. No, it's not actually. Okay, there we go. I hope y'all doing well. Welcome in. Yeah, y'all, this is a get high on herb and get high on higher learning broadcast. If that's a thing. It's a thing today. So again, appreciate y'all coming in, and I'm gonna hang out with y'all in the chat. Let's elevate off this knowledge. Get your blunts, get your wine, get your water, whatever y'all need. Let's take a ride.
You're not an African American. Because y'all, people, I need to let y'all know why I say peace, God. I'm not just saying that shit. Listen, true science, genomes, I'm talking molecular biology, fam. You have neuromelanin. Do you know where neuromelanin comes from? Neuromelanin is all in your cells, fam. Alright? You got carbon. This is dark matter energy plasma. Dark matter energy. Dark matter plasma energy. In the science community, they call this shit antimatter. Just go Google what they speak about antimatter so you can know what you is. Now, this substance that we have that gives us this complexity, this complexion or pigmentation for the people that went to college and,
Gratitude, goddess. I'm well.
Pigmentation is your motherfucking skin color, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, you know? So, this is where this pigmentation comes from, family. But it's only found on Sirius X. All right? Now, a lot of you might not have even heard of Sirius X, but Sirius X, you can literally see it at night. When you walk outside, nigga, and you look up and you see
the brightest star.
3 look like stars, but they told you that those things in the sky were stars. We don't have stars, family. There is no such thing as a motherfucking star, nigga. Every dot you see in the sky, those are planets, galaxies, and universes, fam. I'm just gonna break it to you. I'm just gonna break it to you for what it is, nigga. There are no stars in the sky. What you are looking at, nigga, is other planets, galaxies, and universes. Universes. That's what you're looking at. Okay? Now, we come from the 19th galaxy. All right? Everybody there that they're calling black people, Africans, Latinos, we not from this planet. We came here from our home planet. Our home planet is in the Sirius star system. All right? When you go outside your house at night, on a nice clear night, when you see these stars, all right, you can see the Sirius star system from here, nigga. All right, it's a tribe in Africa called the Dogon. Now, history credits them with being the oldest tribe known to mankind, but we know it gets older than that, right? But anyway, these Africans called the Dogon. Go Google them. Dogon, Dogone. Go Google. Do the research. I'm giving you the mathematics. I can't show it to y'all because if I get to showing y'all shit, this shit gonna turn to 25 parts because IG be on that bullshit. So I'm gonna tell y'all the name of the shit. You gotta go do the. I'm giving you the keys, nigga. All you gotta do is stick that shit in the ignition and go. You hear me? The Dogon tribe said that their ancestors came from the stars, nigga. All right. Now, why is the Dogon tribe so important? Because they are very important because the Dogon tribe is the ones who taught motherfucking NASA and the science community all about astronomy and astrology, nigga. Everything they know about planets, they learned from a tribe called the Dogon, who is they stop you at there. But just know that the Dogon tribe clearly states and lets it be known that their ancestors came from the stars, landed on this planet, nigga, and gave them this knowledge and mapped out the cosmos for them. All right? Now, they're lying in that, but I'm only mentioning this story to let you know some truth in it. It is some motherfucking truth in it because we being carbonated beings, we come from the Sirius star system, which is in the 19th galaxy. We are in the 9th universe, though, okay? This is how it works. You have this one big multiverse, right? And it's 9 universes, all right? Each universe has 999 planets, all right? Well, 999 galaxies. Each galaxy has 999 planets. Each planet has 9 realms on it. Okay, so the planet we are on, this is anciently known as Tiamat, aka Planet Ka. All right, the reason it's called the planet is because it's literally a plane, and it's consisted of 9 planes. So when you take the word planet and you just put a dash in between E and T, what do you get? You get plain T. Okay, plain T, planet, plain T. Okay, this electromagnetic field we live on, right? Which is a planet, right? It is not round like they showing you on the maps. Nigga, we have 9 other realms and they're stacked one above the other. We are in the middle. We are in the middle, okay? This realm is in the middle. This entire realm, so when I say realm, I'm talking about what you think is countries, Alaska, Antarctica, continents, you know, Australia, South America, you know, North America, you know, Africa, you know, all these continents and shit, Asia, shit like that. All this is Atlantis. This is one ring. And we on one plane. All right? And you have planes below us and planes above us. There's 8 others. Okay? This is the true mapping out of your realm, of your world that you live in. It's not one big sun and we on the earth and it's 9 planets revolving around a sun. That is not what the fuck is going on here. It's been a whole lot. All right, now, why is that important? It's important because we finding out that we gods and goddesses, right? But you need to know where that name comes from anciently. We are Anunnaki gods, all right? And most of the beings here that are here on this planet got stuck here and left here when the war broke out, all right? We originally come from the Sirius star system. Now, even though a lot of us got stuck here, because 144,000 of us came here from our home planet originally.
How's the sound, family? Are we good on the sound? Can someone let me know?
When we was building this planet up, now called Earth. When we originally made this planet, it was made as a spiritual dojo that we were building up. So on our home planet, which is Sirius X in the Sirius star system, which is surrounded by 3 other stars, Sirius A, B, and C, and we are in the middle, headquarters, Sirius X, which is Xylanthia. So we are from planet Xylanthia. Now, if that name too long, you can just say Sirius X. So if you are considered Black, African, African-American, any of the Latino races, and all this other shit they want to call you, you are a god. You are a goddess. You are called a god because you are the descendant, the direct descendant of the Anunnaki gods, creators of the entire motherfucking cosmos, nigga. Now, that's your physical avatar makeup. Your soul and spirit is the God. It's the God, okay? Your soul and spirit is the Anunnaki in you, or Anunnaki in you, or the God in you, or the God is in you, or the I am that I am present in you, the infinite, the all, okay? okay, the supreme being. All right, that's it. All right, that's that. That's that. That comes from Anunnaki, DEA, and RNA that's inside of you. That's what gives you your soul and your spirit. All right. Now, once this avatar died, all right, your soul and spirit transcends the realm. But it used to just transcend the realm and go to other planets, realities. You know, because you got bodies on every planet, every galaxy you exist. We are talking about carbonated beings, gods and goddesses.
This shit
We
gets
have
so
spirit
deep.
and soul, electricity and magnetism. So we exist everywhere. This is why we never die. We are immortal beings, okay? Just like they showed you in Avatar how he was getting in the motherfucking thing and transferring his consciousness into the avatar body. Where do you think they get that from? Okay, that's what the fuck you do. Your real body is back home on Sirius X, and you have been literally taking just your soul forth and your spirit forth and transporting it in different bodies all
So
around
we
the entire
clones
cosmos
in this
that you
bitch.
create. Because you are a supreme field of
We are whole clones in this hole. Legit.
consciousness. This will make you at your highest peak. Now, understand when you come to this planet, because this planet is under light cold lockdown, they bleach your soul of its memories as a baby. All right? And it's true mission. All right? And then they inject you with shots, with nanobots. This is why when babies come out, the doctors shoot them up real quick.
Hey, Kimberly, welcome in. Peace, goddess. Ciao, look. Ciao, look. Look. You know, it's unfortunate, but, you know, internet gangsters. I appreciate you coming through, goddess. Thank you so much. We we on some higher learning tonight. We're learning about self mastery. Rashad Jamal's talking about he's breaking down like the dimensions right now.
Nanobot technology. All right? They put nanobots in us as babies, and these nanobots come out and they go up the back of they climb up the back of your spine, and they attach to the back of your cerebellum.
Yes,
all right?
definitely.
Able to, if you have
Definitely. Definitely. Any lecturer that you listen to, any information that you hear and it resonates, or you feel led to look deeper into it, do that. You never want to just take anyone's word, for what it is. So
dark matter energy levels, because remember, we are pure dark matter plasma energy, Nick.
I'll also attach the video. I'll attach the link in the description box. I forgot to do it before, y'all. My bad. It is 1:30. I kind of just hurry up and got on, but I will attach the link. But it's the University of Cosmic Intelligence. If you type that in YouTube, the page will pop up. The University of Cosmic Intelligence.
That's what you are. That's why inside of the physical avatar, you have plasma, right? You have gamma radiation in you, all right? You have carbon in you. You have photon energy in you, which is what the fuck the sun is composed of. This is because we created the sun. Everything comes from us. We are the sense of everything, all right? We are the supreme, the infinite, the all. Now, that's us at our higher state. But do understand when you come here, the soul has been programmed. So now they program the soul through television, through programming centers called schools. They make you go through 8 years of school, kindergarten, K through 8. Then they take you through 4 years of higher learning called high school, and then they got that 13th extra year, which is motherfucking college if you go, which they want you to go. Because college don't do shit but teach you how to be a motherfucking good worker and help run they Fortune 500 companies, nigga. College has never taught nobody how to own their own shit, right? Because that's not what it's designed to do, all right? Because it's...
Hey, Tyrone. Look, y'all already know me. Look, I like to pause videos. I like to give commentary. So, if you all are watching the replay and, y'all are not into commentary videos, this is not the one for you. Peace to the 3%. What's up, family? Look at y'all being up. Being up, being bad, knowing y'all should be asleep. Damn it. Hell. What's going on, Tyrone? Welcome, welcome. Talking my shit.
It's designed to keep the gods and
Yeah.
goddesses from rising and creating, being who they are. Because when who we are, these parasites called human beings and reptilians and Pleiadians cannot exist amongst us. They can't even take our motherfucking sun, nigga. They can't even take our sun. This is what I'm trying to get you to see. So they have to implement all this bullshit fuckery at us 24/7. From the creation of STDs made by them to kill us, from the spread of the drugs, crack cocaine made by them to kill us, from the laws made by them to jail us, from the motherfucking food poison to kill us. They feed us meat, nigga. We not animals, they animals, nigga. They can eat meat. Their biological makeup is built for them to eat meat because they have animal motherfucking DNA. Meanwhile, you are electricity, plasma energy, carbon, dark matter plasma energy to be exact, nigga. So you can't take nothing but electricity, but yet they are feeding you, stuffing you with meats, which are dead skin of living beings that you created. They're adding your own creations. Understand the witchcraft. So with that being said, now your pineal gland, which is wide open originally, which is keeping you connected to the astral you, the real you, the God you. Think about the Matrix. They showed you in the Matrix, nigga. Neo had to plug into the Matrix, right? We plugged into this shit. What you think sleep is? Plugging back into this reality. And then when you go to sleep, what they tell and teach you is sleep, when you go to sleep, that's you plugging out of this Matrix and plugging into other realities. You exist everywhere. And then what you do, wake up here, when you think you're waking up, you're not waking up. You're just rising. You're just plugging back into this reality, nigga. We are forever, nigga. That's why I taught y'all, those who've been following me since last year, we've been doing this shit. I taught y'all a long time ago, stop saying good M. I don't even say the word no more. It's grand rising, nigga. You are supreme. You can say supreme rising, good rising, grand, but you better say rising. Don't put no M on shit, nigga. We don't mourn shit. Mourn means death, nigga. You get what I'm saying? So it's witchcraft. You've been taught to speak over you. Now, so you are a god. That's who you are. You are a goddess. That's who you are. But when you not vibrating in your highest self, which is up to you to get back to your highest self while here and on this material realm, you drop to your lower self, which is the bitch in you. If you're a goddess, and if you're a god, you drop to your lower self. You acting like a nigga. Get what I'm saying? So what's a nigga and what's a bitch? Okay, a nigga, niggas were created by America. Okay, the nigga mindset of I only think about myself. I'm only for me. Fuck everybody. It's a dog eat dog world. Me against the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you a bitch when you talking like that. That's a bitch mentality, and that's how I'm gonna treat you. See what I'm saying? Because see, I made a post early, and I'm like, somebody was shy. He used the word bitch. He replied to them as goddesses. Yes, you are a goddess, and I'm going to give every goddess that respect and peace goddess. But if you attack me for no reason, or you do some foul shit to anybody, or
bitch,
even yourself,
you're going to be a bitch.
You are in the bitch mindset. I have to keep my throat chakra open.
You're going to be a bitch real quick, okay?
That, and that I have to love you, and you're my reflection. It's my job to pull you up, self. See what I'm saying? You see how I changed the terminology? It's my job to pull you up, self. See what I'm saying? We have to learn this lingo because it all has a meaning. An esoteric meaning. A metaphysical meaning. I don't just be saying shit to say it. You see that logo on the board? Esoteric meaning right there. You see the colors being used? High frequency colors right.
Hi, goddess Ashley. What's going on? I'm so happy that all the family's coming in the building. What's up, girl? You working? We're listening to one of Rashad Jamal's lectures. You know, he goes on tangents, so he's talking about any and everything, but We started off on dimensions. I'm sure he'll loop back around eventually. I couldn't sleep. Um, I'm not taking my baby. Ooh, y'all. I'm not taking my baby to school tomorrow, so I'm like just kind of up. I just got through meditating, and it was just one of them late night streams. So I'm like, let me see who's up. I'm sure somebody want to smoke with me and listen to this. So yeah. Also, I want to say real quick too, family. I kind of been thinking that like I want to do some different stuff, like all different types of stuff. And what I've been thinking lately is like breaking down like some of these Disney movies that we watched as kids, because like now that I have kids and I'm watching it with that eye, this shit is interesting. Very interesting. You got your sleep in when Night Day was live. I know, y'all. I slept for like 9 hours. It was crazy. I can't remember the last time I've done that. I needed that though. I needed that sleep. Shit, I think it was probably more than that. It had to be more than that because I didn't get up till like 8 in the morning. Curry Bros went live around like, I mean, shit, I don't know. I was asleep, what, like 10:30 or something like that? So I went to sleep before 10:30. Oh, yeah, I got hella sleep. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back into this video. Appreciate y'all coming through. The raffle does end today, technically, y'all. It ends before 11 p.m. We go live at 11:30, I believe, p.m. tonight with the stripper story time. And that's the broadcast that I'm gonna be announcing the winner. We're gonna be pulling the raffle winner. My brain shutting down. I got off at 10, cleaned up, and just got out the shower. Now I'm laying down. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm just up. Ooh, okay. My schedule was all over the place, girl. Shake my head. I feel you. I feel you. Well, at least you got the day off. Now you get to chill back, kind of move at your own pace. Like you like fuck sleep. Let me come in and parlay with the people. I would love that. I don't even allow my children to watch anything Disney or Nickelodeon. I do not blame you. I do not. I do not blame you. Look, keep the kids far away from it if you can. If you can. Is yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking about Shrek. I really like the movie Shrek. That's one of my favorite ones. So that might be one of the first ones. And then Princess and the Frog will definitely be another one. A couple other ones.
There. You hear what I'm saying? That's what you call positive magic. Now, I can show you the target symbol and you go and target every day. That's what you call witchcraft. See the colors being used? See the intent being put behind it? And I can show you this with every motherfucking company because they use our shit. But flip it around. So that's why when I came up with the logo for my university, I used our shit and kept it pure, nigga. See what I'm saying? Gold and copper, right? We know what copper and gold do. You see it in the logo. You see that's the key to it all, going in here. You see the ancient Kemet symbols next to it of the snake eating its own tail. In my circles, them is two snakes eating their own tails. It's an actual symbol. Represents the cycle of life. Knowledge goes in 360-degree circle. You see the violet? That's not blue, that's violet in there. University of Cosmic Intelligence is violet. And it's on top, representing higher dimensions. Notice on the bottom piece to the gods and goddesses is in gold. What is gold? Gold is a lower form of copper, but it's still copper. So that's why we use gold. Just looking at that symbol brings out the God in you. It enacts your chakras. Do you see the Kundalini energy rising symbols in there? Look under cosmic intelligence. Look at the little, those aren't wings. Those aren't wings. That's the Kundalini energy symbol, the same symbol they use in the medical field, but they using that for witchcraft. Which is the two, you see, this is the God in us. All right? We have to move in our higher selves. When we greet each other, peace, reflection, peace, goddess, right? Working on ourselves, not judging others. Really love everything around you because it is you. It is you. From the fucking spider. Y'all seen y'all go live one day, and it was a spider. I think it was on Facebook. I don't know where we was at, because we go live everywhere. But we was deep, though. We was deep. I think that might have been Facebook or that was on here, I think. But it was a big-ass spider on my wall.
Peace, God. Welcome in, Terrell.
There for them over, he walked out. The old being in my ego and my lower self, I would have killed that spider. Vibrating in my higher self, I understand the spider is me, so why would I kill myself? Why would I attempt to harm myself? Even though I can't kill myself, you can deport that soul and that spirit. A lot of times your ancestors talk to you through animals. That's what y'all don't even know. A lot of times your ancestors will appear to you as spiders and animals and birds, because they already communicating with y'all from an ethereal realm, and a lot of y'all not getting it because y'all out here with the nigga and bitch mindset still. We in 2021. You gotta wake up. You get what I'm saying? We in 2021.
Well, it's 2023 now, sir. So yeah,
trying to just use these guys because they think they got something you don't got. You just trying to use it to fuck. You got 25 other bitches on the side, right? Yeah, because a goddess ain't gonna go for that, but a bitch will. So that notice. Right? If you moving like that, you ain't loyal to your homie. You ain't loyal to your kids, yourself. You know what I'm saying? You a street nigga. You got niggas locked up. You don't even write them. You don't even go visit them. You moving like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be true loyalty, true understanding. So all we need is understanding. With understanding comes loyalty and all that type of shit. Because you understand what you're here to do. You understand that everybody is you. You understand that everything is a reflection of you. So what you wish for somebody else, you only wish for yourself. I keep telling y'all, this is why karma is real. This is why karma works. Okay? So, for the gods out here, you got kids and you ain't even raising your kids, man, that's some nigga shit. You moving like a nigga. Motherfucker need to go upside your shit. See what I'm saying? Real talk. Like, your baby mama, she cool. You know what I'm saying? She like, listen, my baby mama, one of them, we got the bitch mindset right now. See what I'm saying? She's a goddess, but she a bitch right now because that's how she's vibing. I can't just be like, hey, I can't just give her a goddess title. You gotta earn this shit, man. It's levels to this shit. Like when I talk to y'all about polygamy, you can't be no nigga practicing polygamy because now you just fucking random bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you just doing it for.
Just to be fucking random, you right.
Bitch out here.
Or just to have multiple wives. Like, if you're a polygamous man or a polygamous woman, like, what is it for? Like, I myself personally am open to it if it makes sense, but we ain't just about to be spreading seeds all willy-nilly just because we can, just because we want to be some freaks at a Freaknik, like, no, we not getting down like that. we not playing that over here.
Using niggas for money, because ain't no God gonna go for that. Only a nigga would. You know what I'm saying? A God is gonna go get her own car. Bitch wanna ride. You know what I'm saying? God is gonna get her own shit. Bitch wanna ride. That nigga nice and slow. She ain't rushing nothing. She trying to feel everything. A bitch gonna fuck you off fast. She just wanna get a quick nut. You know what I'm saying? A nigga ain't trying to go get his own. A nigga ain't trying to go get his own. A nigga trying to go sit up under somebody else who got something and want his hand out. Like he ain't got his own pineal gland. Like he ain't got his own, chakras in him. Like he ain't a motherfucking God himself. He want to lay up under somebody else and want a hand out. Or he want to go live off her, make her work hard. You know what I'm saying? He want to just put babies all over the place. Yeah, you here to populate, nigga, but populate means raising them, nigga. Hoe ass nigga. And then me being a god, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a hoe ass nigga before too. I was vibing like a nigga before, so I'm not judging you. Reflection, because you still my reflection. I'm talking, when I see you moving like that, that's how I used to move. So I'm checking the older me too, hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Raise your motherfucking kids. That's some hoe ass nigga shit. Because you got real guys like me that want to see their kids. And I end up with a bitch. And she letting the baby daddies who ain't never seen their kids, she blowing them niggas up, because I'm not her only baby daddy. She got 3 other ones now. Them other niggas, she called them niggas, sweat them niggas, come get your kids. Me, I can't see mine. I want to see mine. You know what I'm saying?
I want some chicken nuggets. I want some fucking chicken nuggets.
She wants some dick, though. I don't want to give her no dick. I can't see him. I'm not, you can't make me give you no dick, bitch.
See, now that's
You
fucked
trying to
up.
take me out my...
See, now that's fucked up. See, now that's fucked up. See, now that's fucked up. Tyrone said facts. I'm hungry. Hungry than a bitch, right? Like, I'm starving. When I tell you this food's so fake, it's so fake, it don't even get you full no more. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, man. I just had 8 wings. I don't feel like I had anything. Like, I'm starving. Like, my stomach is in my knees.
So now I gotta check you. I gotta address it, because remember, we were warriors before we was anything, nigga. We don't back down to negative energy. Don't get this God. We gods.
And the
nigga,
salad, Tyrone. 8
we are
wings and the salad.
The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. So that don't mean you let a motherfucker run over you. Nigga, that ain't what we do. We come in peace, nigga. But we don't back down from nothing. So if you vibing like a nigga, you a nigga. You vibing like a bitch, you a bitch. Don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a couple guys that's like, damn, well, I just seen the last post, and you was whatever. I got first off, the line came from Moneybag. Yo, I just remixed it to flip it to what I got going on, and like to add like my own little bar in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's it. But
I'm gonna make me a little snacky snack. I'm gonna find something eventually. I plan to vibe for a bit. Y'all let me know when y'all getting tired, but I'm up. I'm definitely going. Y'all hear me crunching on something sooner or later.
End of the day, I did have some bitches in my university. You know what I'm saying? Lie. I ain't want to give them the dick at the low key end of the day. So, you get what I'm saying? Now, if I make a post and I'm just being me talking my shit, you gotta understand, like, he's not talking to the goddesses. He's talking to the bitches. You feel me? He's talking to the bitches. And notice I said, mad I'm not the nigga. I hashtag that shit for a reason. I hashtag bitches and I hashtag goddess. Everything I do is for a reason. Right? I can't say mad because I'm not the god that you with, because if you was with a god, you wouldn't even be trying to give me no pussy. If you was with a god and you in your goddesshood, see what I'm saying? So you gotta be with a nigga. Only a nigga gonna put up with that type of vibration. Not no god. I don't give a fuck how you look, nigga. See, when I was in my nigga vibration, you be pretty as shit. You damn near get away with whatever the fuck you want with me. You got you some nice legs, some pretty toes, pretty face, pretty smile. Don't be short with some tassels.
Yay, gang. We in here.
Like this little sexy thing over here in the kitchen right now, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
We at the 33-minute mark, and it was 3 people in here.
She act there laughing. You feel me? I'm like, hey, you know? But now in my godhood, it's like, hold on, I see all that. But what else are you? Reflection. You first off, you a goddess. Y'all created every motherfucking thing. So I'm holding y'all to the utmost now. I'm holding y'all to a whole other standard. Oh yeah, it's weight that come with this shit, goddesses. If I'm on this bitch, I threw my ego to the side to let the key, and I kept it real. I could have lied. When I found that truth out, I'm like, as many fucking bitches that did me wrong in the past, I shouldn't even let that hoe know she the supreme God. That's how I felt. I'm just being real. I ain't finna close my throat chakra. When I found that out, because they told us that we was first. That Adam was first, and goddamn it, Eve came from our motherfucking rib, nigga. So, nigga, we walked around with that on our shoulders, nigga, for a long time. Niggas like, yeah, nigga, fuck the man, nigga. You hear me?
Right.
Big dog. Up in there. I'm heading to the household. Right?
I'm that nigga, right?
You feel me? And then the nigga find out, like, hold on.
He been
The
right.
XY chromosome.
Oh, he meant that.
Shit. Because you know when I found out, guys.
No, look, he being authentic as fuck. He meant that. Like, I ain't even want to give it to the bitch. Like, but you got, God damn it, you nasty bitch.
Be real, I'm like, hell no, nigga, ain't that. Fuck they me and she does shit. Nigga, that anything, we both run this shit. If anything, we both run this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting with the ancestors, nigga, because I told you to be yourself with them. Nigga, I be like that with them. Nigga, I'm in deep meditation with the ancestors. I'm locked in. But I'm in the astrals, though. So I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what y'all mean? They the ones that made everything? Like, nah, nigga, we did that together. I'll accept we did it together. We could have did it together. Now, I mean, I'm already giving you that because they told us Adam was first now. 33 years, nigga. I thought Adam was first, nigga. So if I now, if you telling me the black woman was first, at least it was a black woman. Because if you would have said the white woman was first, I would have lost it. Nigga, I would, if it was the hell I was going, nigga, I was doing what Zeus did, nigga. I was rebelling, nigga, right then and there, nigga. A white woman made everything. Oh, fuck this shit, nigga. Now I know I take hurt on y'all bitch ass. Y'all is tripping up here now, nigga. Nigga, y'all up here tripping. Hey, Zeus, I'm coming where you at, fam. I'm coming to Nerd, nigga. You got another one, nigga. Just give me a general slot, nigga. You hear me? Now.
And if some people are lost on, like, he's saying Zeus, and they're thinking about the Greek god, Zeus is Yakub, Jacob. Or, you know, others could call him Satan. And it's just a lot of play on the words, but you got to know the etymology. It gets pretty deep, but there's another broadcast where I'm a play for y'all soon, where he really goes in depth and breaks down the war that happened, the spiritual war that happened with the gods, with us, you know, with our ancestors, with us, with our energy, in making this whole earth, the plane, the people, the animals, the everything, the gene splicing, I mean, he goes in. So, if we're hearing this for the first time, it could be like, hold on, what? Like, Satan, okay, well, but I thought we was the okay, so what are you talking about? It could be a lot of confusion, right? So, um, I just encourage you to take what resonates on your journey and go within, right? But just to give you a little reference.
I see why that nigga changed on y'all ass. You feel me? But the ancestors like, no, it was a goddess. I'm like, woo, shit. Woo! Because God damn, you hit a nigga in the heart like nigga, And then, they directed me to something to look into. So when I came back out of deep meditation, y'all, I'm like, oh, okay, let me look into this shit. I was still arguing with self, though. I'm like, hell no, nigga. You gotta prove this shit. I got a knee up in the books, nigga. This is how I was, nigga. Fuck sitting down. Hey,
He's so anime. He's funny.
Fuck sitting down,
He's
nigga.
stupid.
Nigga, I had a knee up, nigga. I was so.
He got his knee on the book. I can't. I'm about to fast forward.
They can read. They got the book all the way up here.
He's stupid as fuck.
Then you got a motherfucker in the back like me. Anyway, Sabbath dinner tonight was
He got his literal fucking nose in the book. This dude is stupid. Oh shit, this dude is stupid.
Lame, nigga. Okay, Sabbath dinner tonight was lame because Mom T-R-N tried, nigga. Not T-R-I-N, tried.
He's saying this is how people was acting when they found out that the black woman was God. Motherfuckers had their knee in the book. Motherfuckers had their elbow in the book. Motherfuckers had their nose all up in the book. Oh shit, this shit funny.
Nigga, nigga, that's how it was. Nigga, I had the book up. Damn. I found
He's stupid.
about the XY chromosome, like, it's the truth.
Oh,
it's
man.
the truth. When I read about the XY chromosome, nigga, I'm like the black woman with his God. We got the Y chromosome, they got the X, and the Y came after the X, and it's littler than the X. It was spliced from the X. You can't argue genetics, family.
Yep.
You can't argue science. I'm like, okay, well, at least it's a black woman. We in this bitch then. I still felt good. I'm like, I ain't tripping because I love my mama. So I love my goddesses. I love her, so I ain't tripping. Let's go. So I came back to y'all with the drop. Nigga, the black woman is God. That's how I came back like. That's what it is. You hear me, nigga? That shit, that's still us. So I ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because after she came and made everything, she made us, the gods. And then we made the whole everything for her after that. We the ones that architect the whole multiverse for our goddesses. See what I'm saying? So we still powerful as fuck too. And then the goddesses is the ones that made us head of the household. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's dope. I get it now. So that's why in a relationship, a goddess is supposed to be submissive to her God because that's the role she gave him. You got to design him to be. It ain't about no bigger than nobody. And in the God, you got to understand that your role is to provide and protect her.
Hey, Cameron. Peace, God. Welcome in. How you doing?
Because she is the supreme God. She is the one that gave us life. She is the one that gave us our power. So it's a balance. It's a balance. And that's where the love, and that's when both parties understand their godhood and their goddesshood, that's how y'all relate. And that's the ship y'all sail through up into the cosmos, which is real divine twin flame understanding. Not this bullshit down here on this planet they call it love, which is why motherfuckers getting divorced 2 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I ain't seen a real divorce since I ain't seen a real marriage since my grandma, my granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't be like that no more. Motherfuckers get married and be just the trend. Ooh, yeah, bitch, I got that ring. That's this summer. Next summer, you got a whole new fiance you in the flick with on the selfie side. Like, damn, I thought you got married to him last year. Like, yeah, that ain't work out. You can't be running through marriages like these relationships. Oh, it ain't no more respect on the man. So you got to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real because they made us fall from our frequency. So I'm just saying there's levels to this shit too. Don't come into university and just think you're going to overnight go into your goddesshood or overnight go into your godhood. Man, I've been working on it. I've been on this journey, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What, nigga, since, I was like 9 years old. You feel like I came here on this. You feel me? And then even though I got sidetracked in my 10 years, them seeds was already planted a long time ago because I came here on that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is,
cooking that stir fry. Do you hear me? That good stir fry with the shrimp, cabbage, all that good shit. The bang bang sauce.
don't get this shit misconstrued. Like, if you a goddess, don't be treating no nigga like he know God just because you in here learning the truth about your species. Understand that everybody ain't gonna rise. Understand that we got the free will. Never break divine free will. You can't make a motherfucker wake up. Don't go force this shit on nobody. I don't force this shit on people. Don't do that. If you a goddess and you with somebody, he and his nigga vibe, you know the nigga vibe. You know the nigga mindset because you've been seeing the nigga mindset more than the God mindset.
Right.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. If you see your God and his nigga mindset, don't try to make him come into his godhood. Because everybody coming to this shit when they ready. You know what I'm saying? They come when they ready. And then if it's not his mission to rise into himself, he not going to do it anyway. But you can't treat him like he know God and then wonder why you getting fucked over. Same thing to the gods. You hear me? Same thing to the gods. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and whoop. Let me get you up out of there. Don't even worry about it. You ain't a god. Don't even worry about it. I just blocked your goofy ass, kicked you out of class. Expelled, goofy. You don't even have to worry about it. Don't even have to worry about it. Go back, get on somebody else live with that goofy shit. We not in here doing that. Anyway, so same thing to the gods, man. You know what I'm saying? If you with a goddess, you know, and you see her moving like a bitch, she's sneaky. You can't trust her. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You feel like, goddamn it, she's stealing money from you. She's conniving. You know, she's always putting you down. She's not supporting you. Not supporting your goals. She's selfish. She's making it all about herself. Cause these bitches can be very manipulative. First off, understand that a bitch is a goddess in her lower self. So she still got a lot of power in the game than a bitch, nigga. Trust me on that. Nobody colder with this shit than a bitch. Nobody's revenge is like a bitch. You get what I'm saying, God? So you gotta be very careful dealing with these bitches. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know, like, hey, she's a goddess. She's a goddess. But I can't give her a god. I can't treat her like, if she's not treating herself like that, because you can't force the, you gotta step away from her and love her from a distance. Let her find her own way, else she gonna pull you from your godhood down and you gonna be acting like a nigga again. Same thing for the goddess. You trying to use and force him to be who he don't want to be, he gonna pull you down a minute, he gonna be acting like a bitch again. And your bitch.
His connection in this video is going in and out.
Your lower self. We all have been a bitch before, goddesses, and we all have been niggas before gods. We done all went through that because just refining yourself in this matrix, you gonna go through that. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that was able to at least come back and find ourselves, we strong. We strong, y'all. Because a lot of our people is sleep. It say you have to have high dark matter energy levels to break this matrix, man. For your third eye to open when they didn't use fluoride your whole life to close at your toothpaste. They didn't put the shit in your food. They didn't put the shit in all your shots, all your yearly checkup shots, nigga. All this shit from the TV was designed to keep your pineal gland closed. This is the actual gland. Your third eye is the actual gland in your brain, family. You get what I'm saying? Everything's been designed to do that. So for those who are able to still open their shit, this is how strong you is. We can't look down on the others who ain't on our level, but we can't stoop down there neither. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm Harriet Tubman to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm Harriet Tubman in the sense that I'm gonna get on here, give my people this shit for free. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna guide them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell them what they need to know. That's my way of waking up the minds. But let's just say I talk to you and you saying some silly shit. I'm not finna dive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna dive down to try to, you know what I'm saying? Dive, because if I dive too deep, I done came out of that depth before. So don't think it ain't spiritual forces waiting for my ass when I get down there again, nigga. Yes, they is. They be waiting for your, when you rise up, them spiritual forces be mad, nigga. And when you come back, they be on your ass even harder. Prime example, you ever notice if you stop, say you addicted to something, right? And then you stop doing it. If you do start back doing it, you're going to do it harder than you ever did it before. Most people, not everybody, most people. Because them spiritual forces are at every level. Like the title says, niggas, bitches, gods, gods. It's levels to this shit for real. Your chakras are levels, ain't it? That you got to work your way up through. It's levels. Your root chakra got 7 levels alone. I talked about that yesterday when I was teaching y'all about these so-called emotions, which are really...
Yeah, every chakra, y'all, has a floor in different levels in the ceiling, and levels in between that floor and ceiling. So the work is like never done. Sheesh.
Fallen gods that are hiding behind these names. And when you act out in that energy, you're basically mating with that God. So you're worshiping that frequency when you dive into your emotions. Whichever God, fallen God, it is on that frequency that you're going. If it's lust, if it's anger, if it's, you know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, right, that we are in the middle of a war, family. This is a galactic war. That's why they told y'all in their Bible, for we wrestle not against, they told you need to have on the armor, right?
Family, I'm about to make me some coffee real quick. I'm going to continue the video, but I'm just stepping away for a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
But they didn't tell you the real armor to have on. You know what I'm saying? You need to have on, you do need to have on your armor out here. It's real galactic warfare or astral warfare, spiritual warfare, quantum warfare. Because the astral realm is the spiritual realm. And that is the quantum realm. That's all the same shit. On the movie Ant-Man, it shows you a lot about the spiritual realm. When he was getting that little, he was going into the quantum realms. Period. Why you think on Avengers, right? He was the only one able to go back in time. Remember that? Endgame.
I haven't watched the Avengers.
Ant-Man was the one that had to save their ass because he was smart enough to take them all back in time. Right? How was he able to do that? Because time isn't real. I told y'all that, right? Remember I said there's no time and space in the quantum realms. So he left this dimension, went into the quantum realms, y'all. He went into the quantum realms and was able to go back in time because there is no time and space in the quantum realms. So he's able to go back and alter what happened in the future in their material realm. Because there's no time and space in the quantum realm. It does not exist. It only exists here. It's literally a human-made construct for your mind. Like Morpheus was telling y'all on The Matrix. You live like he told Neo. Nigga, The Matrix is real life. Nigga, y'all better go watch. That's a fucking documentary, nigga. If you want to know what you living in, only difference is it ain't no robot shit like they made it, like it was robots. It ain't like that. But far as you having a real body on a home planet and you plugging it back in like into a simulation that looks real, but that you're able to control, like Neo was able to do, that's real. That's why they even call him Neo, neocortex. Go look up the neocortex and then go look up the pineal gland and how it all works together. Your neocortex is in charge of what you think, your cognitive thoughts, your creativity. You know what I'm saying? What you make happen, your imagination, neocortex, nigga. That's in your neocortex, fam. That's why they called him Neo in the Matrix, fam. It's just all symbolic of the realm and true reality we live in. Period. So understand that we in spiritual warfare. So don't get knocked off of your, because a lot of our brothers and sisters right now are on their journeys. Don't get knocked off your journey, man. Trying to turn a nigga to a god or a bitch to a goddess. Or don't be hanging around no niggas if you a god, man. You gotta hang around the gods. Feel me? You a god. You will never be alone because you everything. If you a goddess, don't be trying to turn no niggas to no gods, man. Present the information to him. If he don't react to it the right way, you get all you need to know right there. That don't mean he's not going to rise into himself at a different date, but it do mean this. You got a decision to make. Either A, you get the fuck away from that situation so you can keep rising, or B, digress your journey a little bit and wait on him to catch up. Because that's what's going to happen. Negative energy and positive energy can't live in the same household. Satan, Zeus, and the gods, us, can't live in the same household. If you around the set crib saging and shit, meditating, and he ain't feeling that shit, he looking at you like you lame and shit. Fuck you meditating for. Fuck you on some witch shit. What you saging for? You know what I'm saying? Fuck you always listening to that shit for. Fuck you reading the Christian. Y'all know it be. Yeah. Get away, Lord. Otherwise, get out. Nigga, like the movie, right? You better get your ass. Y'all better get y'all ass out, nigga. Or end up just like his ass in the motherfucking chair in that sunken place. Trust me. That nigga will take you back to that sunken place, goddess. You will now be in bitch vibration all day. Now you arguing with motherfuckers on the internet for no reason. You messy as fuck now. You gossiping again about motherfuckers all day. You spinning your ass on squares and shit. You know what I'm saying? You over there motherfucking, your ass is on public assistance, but you still taking your WIC card. You buying J's from the nigga selling J's at the J truck. You know, even though you know they ain't real. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You getting high, eating up all your kids' motherfucking food and blaming it on the kids.
Hold on. This got real personal. He talking about somebody specifically.
You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You just completely off. You're off your vortex. And then you fucking him. See, a lot of y'all fucking, and then when you fucking, you're exchanging sacral energy. If you is gonna fuck, you better exchange good energy with somebody that's vibrating like you vibrating. Cause now this nigga, he in his nigga mode, and he giving you all his sacral energy. I don't give a fuck how good that dick feel, or how big you think that dick is, or how you like the way he stroked that pussy. I'm gonna tell you one motherfucking thing. If his motherfucking energy within him ain't right, when he bust that nut and he release all that sperm in your ass, that sperm is life force. And that life force has spirits on it, and it stays in your womb for up to 1 year lying dormant. Did you know that? Goddesses, did y'all know that when y'all let us nut that pussy, that it stayed, that the semen lies dormant in you in the vaginal area for up to a year. All right? Now let me reword it for the motherfuckers that heard this feeling away and went to college. All right. Guys, did you know that when you participate in sexual intercourse, and that when a male entity sticks his penis inside of your vaginal area, that his sperm has spiritual forces and spiritual properties on it, and it lies dormant within your vagina for 1 year? I mean, that's for motherfuckers who went to college. Because, when I be there saying, when we fuck y'all and we nutting that pussy, that's like to them, you don't know, yeah. And see, I'm just being self. But I can flip this shit anyway. So don't play with me out there. You know what the fuck I'm saying when I'm saying it? You feel me? You know what I mean? Y'all feel me out there, family? They know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Prince? Y'all feel me, man? Take me. Let me like my shit up, man. Y'all know you take me through this shit for no reason. Yeah, though. Like, it lies dormant for a whole year. So now, all that negative energy just landed in the pussy. Let's check this out, God. Let's just say you slide up on her and she fucking a nigga with low vibration. But you been meditating. You been practicing semen retention, nigga. You drinking a lot of water, nigga. You glowing and shit, nigga. You eating good, nigga. And you go there, you meditating, nigga. You feel me? You increasing the frequency, nigga. And you go there and you stick your dick in her. You fuck her, nigga. Here, nigga, that she done passed all that negative energy to your ass, nigga. Now, let's say you practice polygamy. And she done made her one of your guys. You made her one of your wives, nigga. You bring her around to you and your other wife. Now she done circulated her little negative juices all through y'all. Now everybody's household fucked up, nigga. And this will be going on a lot. They don't even know why he had a whole month of bad luck. Because you fucking these, you don't know where the chicks you fucking, they fucking some niggas with some demons, not demons, because we the demons, right? The demonic form, the Titans. But with some real life fallen angels in them, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling y'all everything don't be getting caught up in that shit. You gotta vibrate high out here, fam. You feel me? This real life shit. I'm just keeping it a G. I'm keeping it a G. That's why gods, y'all can't be out here trying to turn these bitches into no goddesses, man. Because then she don't care how
Y'all, my damn phone died. My bad. Definitely, he was definitely cooking. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? No, my phone died. I came back. I had my coffee. I grabbed some chips. Motherfucking phone was dead. I said, "What the hell?" My bad. All right, so let's get right back into the video. Um, excuse me. I think it's probably gonna start all over. Let's see. In StreamYard, child, if your phone died, let's say you wasn't around to charge it, it would keep you live all night. No. Okay. What is it doing? Mm-mm. History. There we go. All that I offer is my whole devotion.
But you can't, right? And then you stop doing it. If you do start back doing it, you're gonna do it harder than you ever did it before.
I forgot exactly where we stopped at, but
Not everybody. Most people. Because them spiritual forces are at every level. Like the title says. Niggas, bitches, gods, goddesses. It's levels to this shit.
okay, we're a little past this. Hold on.
You're shocked of the realm and true reality we live in. Period. So understand that we in spiritual warfare. So don't get knocked off of your, because a lot of our brothers and sisters right now are on their journeys. Don't get knocked off your journey, man. Trying to turn a nigga to a god or a bitch to a goddess. Or don't be hanging around
Peace, Amari. They should be. I'm sure they will.
niggas if you a god, man. You gotta hang around the gods. Feel me? You a god. You will never be alone because you everything. If you a goddess, don't be trying to turn no niggas to no gods, man. Present the information to him. If he don't react to it the right way, you get all you need to know right there. That don't mean he's not going to rise to himself at a different date, but it do mean this. You got a decision to make. Either A, you get the fuck away from that situation so you can keep rising, or B, digress your journey a little bit and wait on him to catch up. Because that's what's going to happen. Negative energy and positive energy can't live in the same household. Satan, Zeus, and the gods, us, can't live in the same household. If you around the set crib saging and shit, meditating, and he ain't feeling that shit, he looking at you like you lame and shit. Fuck you meditating for? Fuck you on. Fuck you on some witch shit. What you saging for? You know what I'm saying? Fuck you always listening to that shit for? Fuck you reading the Christy. Y'all know it be me. Get away. Get away, Lord. Otherwise, get out. Nigga, like the movie, right? You better get your ass, y'all better get y'all ass out, nigga. Or end up just like his ass in the motherfucking cheer in that sunken place. Trust me. That nigga will take you back to that sunken place, goddess. You will now be in bitch vibration all day. Now you arguing. arguing with motherfuckers on the internet for no reason. You messy as fuck now. You gossiping again about motherfuckers all day. You spinning your ass on squares and shit. You know what I'm saying? You over there motherfucking, your ass is on public assistance, but you still taking your WIC card. You buying J's from the nigga selling J's at the J truck. You know, even though you know they ain't real. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You getting high, eating up all your kids' motherfucking food and blaming it on the kids. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You just completely off. You're off your vortex. And then you fucking him. See, a lot of y'all fucking, and then when you fucking, you're exchanging sacral energy. If you is gonna fuck, you better exchange good energy with somebody that's vibrating like you vibrating. Cause now this nigga, he in his nigga mode, and he giving you all his sacral energy. I don't give a fuck how good that dick feel, or how big you think that dick is, or how you like the way he stroked that pussy. I'm gonna tell you one motherfucking thing. If his motherfucking energy within him ain't right, when he bust that nut and he release all that sperm in your ass, that sperm is life force. And that life force has spirits on it. And it stays in your womb for up to 1 year lying dormant. Did you know that? Goddesses, did y'all know that when y'all let us nut that pussy, that it stayed, that the semen lies dormant in you, in the vaginal area, for up to a year?
Yeah, that's tough with the co-parenting. I feel you, Ashley. I feel you.
All right? Now let me reword it for the motherfuckers in here that's feeling away that went to college. All right. Goddesses, did you know that when you participate in sexual intercourse, and that when a male entity sticks his penis inside of your vaginal area, that his sperm has spiritual forces and spiritual properties on it, and it lies dormant within your...
Yeah, I had to cut that off. Definitely noticed. Yeah, that was doing no good.
Vagina for 1 year. I mean, that's just for the motherfuckers who went to college. Because, you know, when I be me and say, yeah, you know, when we fuck y'all and we nutting that pussy, that's like to them, I mean, he using it, he don't know, yeah. And see, I'm just being self. But I can flip this shit anyway. So don't play with me out there. You know what the fuck I'm saying when I'm saying it? You feel me? You know what I mean. Y'all feel me out there, family? They know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You feel me though, Prince? Y'all feel me, man. Take me, man. Let me light my shit up, man. Y'all know be taking me through this shit for no reason. Yeah, though, like, it lies dormant for a whole year. So now all that negative energy just laying in the pussy. Now check this out, God. Let's just say you slide up on her and she fucking a nigga with low vibration. But you been meditating. You been practicing semen retention, nigga. You drinking a lot of water, nigga. You glowing and shit, nigga. You eating good, nigga. And you go over there, you meditate, nigga. You feel me? You increasing the frequency, nigga. And you go over there and you stick your dick in her. You fuck her, nigga. You hear me? Nigga, now she done pass all that negative energy to your ass, nigga.
His name is Rashad Jamal. This video is off of the YouTube channel, the University of Cosmic Intelligence.
Now, let's say you practice polygamy. And you done made her one of your guys. You done made her one of your wives, nigga. You bring her around to you and your other wife. Now she done circulated her little negative juices all through y'all. Now everybody's household fucked up, nigga. And this would be going on a lot. Nigga don't even know why he done had a whole month of bad luck. Cause you fucking these, you don't know every chicks you fucking, they fucking some niggas with some not demons, cause we the demons, right? We the demonic force, we the Titans. But with some real life fallen angels in them, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling y'all, everything don't be getting caught up in that shit. You gotta vibrate high out here, fam. You feel me? This real life shit. I'm just keeping it a G. I'm keeping it G. That's why gods, y'all can't be out here trying to turn these bitches to no goddesses, man. Cause then she don't care how good she look. Hear me on this. We are in a warfare right now, family. This is not the time, nigga. This ain't the early 2000s, nigga. And I feel sorry for my young guys, like my young guys, the teenagers. Y'all missed the 2000s, the early 2K, and the 90s. And it's cool, but hey, it is what it is. But nigga, this ain't the early 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, 50s. None of that shit, nigga. We are in the heart of real life galactic spiritual warfare, nigga.
Literally.
Winner takes all, nigga. All the chips on the table, nigga. You hear me? Nigga, the whole cosmos is up for grabs, nigga. That's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You seeing it. You cannot be just out here fucking with these bitches. I'm telling you some real life shit, man. Because you gonna fuck your aura up. Now your aura is your electromagnetic force field around you. Nigga, did y'all know that if you really eat right, practice, I'm talking to the guys. Did you know that if you eat right, practice semen retention, work out, drink a lot of water, right? Meditate, you will strengthen your aura. And then now your aura is your electromagnetic field around you. By strengthening your aura, you can literally create a force field around you. You can create a force field so strong that even a bullet, which is only kinetic energy, can't penetrate because you are composed of plasma energy, photon energy, dark matter energy, which is the most powerful force of energy in the entire cosmos. You get what I'm saying? Bullets is only kinetic energy. You can literally strengthen your life force to the so strong, niggas shoot at your ass and the bullets don't hit you. They'll be looking like they going past you, fam. This is who we are. Why you think they had to poison Bruce Lee? They tried shooting, that shit wasn't working. I can get the real story of Bruce Lee. You see what I'm saying? Because see, I be telling y'all Asians is humans. They is, but I got to do a whole video just on Asians. Because it's like Vietnamese people, it's real Asians, then you got human being Asians. The original Asiatic people is us. You get what I'm saying? We are the original Asiatic people. I can show you pictures of the real Asians, which they don't show y'all. They actually bomb these people and flood these people out. When you think of Asia, they show you human beings, Chinese and Japanese motherfuckers. Them are the Asians I'm talking about when I'm saying them Asians are human beings. Nigga, down in the Philippines and Vietnam, they us. They come out of the Mongolese people. They come out of the upper, if you want to call it, Africans, nigga. I can show you pictures of they ass with locks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they don't fuck with them like that. They don't fuck with them people like that. They get down on them.
I agree with you, Amari, and congratulations on that. That's dope. Kudos to you. Keep it going because you know what you're talking about. I just off of you saying that right there, I already know like your spiritual walk is crazy, your connection is crazy. So yeah, like keep that. And with you being that young too, like take your journey and like share with others. You know what I'm saying? Like encourage others that they can do it too because all this loose fucking that we doing, like man, like if we was fucking with intent, like what? The fact that you comprehend that at 21, that is explosive. I'm fucking loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Put out the Laos, now they don't fuck with them. They only fuck with the Chinese and the Japanese motherfuckers. Nigga, they don't be fucking with the Vietnamese. They shit on them people down there. Philippines, they shit on them. Why? I can show you people in the Philippines darker than me and you. Real life shit. Them are the real Asiatic. We the original Asiatic people. So let me clear that up. When I say the fucking human beings, the Asians, I'm talking about Japanese and motherfucking Chinese people. They ass is human beings, nigga. And that's why they be putting dog meat in they fucking rice. It was feeding it to us forever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And rat meat and dog meat. Nigga, let me get some beef fried rice. Nigga, your whole life you was eating dog ass. Didn't even know. Fuck out of here.
Facts.
You didn't know you eating dog ass or rat ass. Now, where you think that beef come from? Why do you think it tastes so different when we chew into it? It be all chewy and shit. Nigga, what beef is like that, nigga? Hamburger beef ain't like that. And we know where hamburger meat was coming from at the least. Even if they did start clunging and shit. So what the fuck was we eating, nigga? Because I used to fuck Chinese food up. Nigga, well, if you think about it, nigga, that beef be chunky and chewy than a motherfucker, nigga. It be so chewy, you just swallow the shit. Because you really like the rice. It's just the combination of everything together with the flavor and the warmness.
That's good. That's good.
It feels right. It felt right. But if you really analyze
he said it felt
what the
right.
fuck we was eating in Chinese food, man, we was eating dogs and rats for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being honest.
Literally.
Nigga. Don't act like y'all never ordered y'all a motherfucking half a pint of beef fried or some shrimp fried, nigga. Nigga, the black community, nigga. Didn't nobody buy more Chinese food than black people. I ain't never seen no white people in the Chinese place. Nigga, I see us.
Period.
Nigga, I don't even see Mexicans in that bitch. Nigga, I see only other race different than us and them be them. Fuck you talking about? You at any and all the Chinese spots be in the hood, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. They knew what they was doing when they did that shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about? They ass was smart. They like, we are on their ass from all locations. They will never rise to be the gods and goddesses that they once were. You feel me? Because we are electrical forces of nature, y'all. You imagine how lightning make you feel when you see it. Where do you think that lightning come from? Plasma energy. Us, nigga. We have plasma energy. That's why they got plasma centers all over America. They say, please donate your plasma. Never thought about that, did you? They got plasma centers, nigga. I be telling y'all. They got plasma centers. Niggas be in that bitch like they off the defense. Niggas be in line like.
There he go. He about to act up.
Niggas be mad too if they ain't taking no more people. Oh man, y'all ain't doing no more today. Oh, all right. Damn, so motherfucker needed that holiday fit.
I can't stand him. He holding his arm. He acting like one of the patients. I can't stand him.
Listen, for real, y'all ain't doing no more. I done walked all the way down here. Shit, I done walked all the way down Chicago Avenue. I was downtown. I walked from motherfucking Chicago Avenue in Michigan all the way down.
I think that's by the courthouse.
I'm right now. You telling me the plasma center closed, nigga? Yeah, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so don't be the moral of the story in today's lesson, man.
Yep.
Stay in our godhood. Mm-hmm. Understand the difference. Keep vibrating high. We are at war, and all of our people ain't ready to wake up. And some of our people will never. They not gonna wake up because they are here to help the fallen gods. Remember that. Remember the gods that left. That we had gods turn on us before. Now we didn't see it before with Satan. Let's not act like it hasn't happened before. Zeus. All right, but peace to the gods and goddesses, man. We got 10 seconds left. I'll leave as I come. One.
All right, so I'm going to his channel to see if I can find that video that I was talking about, cause he just left off by saying that too. That'd be perfect, just to go right up on into that. The story of how this motherfucker was made. Hold on, family, cause I just watched it not too long ago, so it can't be too far. Oh, he breaks down that movie Eternals too. Oh, let me play some music while we're waiting. I'm gonna find this video real quick, family. We gotta get into that. At least start it. Yeah, they did used to give cash. Now it's cards. Yeah. Facts. All right, family. I found it. I found this one is about the fall of Zeus slash Satan. The other one, I'm gonna have to look and get that one because that's he talks about the whole like creation story and all this. And I don't think it's this one, but it might be, and I'm just tripping. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead. We gonna get into this. Try to fast forward through this a bit because I know he be doing this. Just a moment. All right, y'all, let's get it.
I know you hear a lot of people putting y'all down a lot, so I just want to speak that life into you all even more. That no matter what you're going through, there's anything that's negative that's coming your way. That's all part of Black Code Lockdown, and anything that's a positive, a positive experience in your life. That's all a part of what you're manifesting. That's the real you.
No, Cameron, that wasn't me. That was actually the other sister that was on the panel. Her name was Lexi Love. Our voice just sound a lot alike. That wasn't me though that said that. That wasn't me.
All about because we fell in frequency, which we'll be talking about today. It's all about creating frequencies of positive energy. So we create these frequencies through experiences. So this is why laughter is good. They taught you laughter was good. They taught you it's a good thing to do it, but they didn't give you the metaphysical understanding of why. And the reason laughter is good because when you laugh and you feeling what? You feeling happy. And it's no greater happiness than laughter, right? You could be happy, but laughter is something completely different. It does something a little different to your soul, to your aura, because it's energy. So when you're laughing, you get this super high frequency. When you're having fun, it's the super high frequency. When you're doing what you love to do, it's the super high frequency. And to break this matrix, it's about staying on those super high frequencies. We can be at a super high frequency, and then you'll joke down a little bit. And it'll be super high, and it'll joke down, and it's like an on and off balance. So you got to ask yourself, what's creating that on and off balance? All right, and that on and off balance that's being created is coming from the fact that we are in spiritual warfare right now, and it's been spiritual warfare since the year 1492. All right, the book that was written about this fallen angel, this fallen God, it's called the Bible or religion, and they fragmented these stories about this spirit, this spiritual being that's a real live thing, that's a real live force, not just a name. And the name they gave him in their Bible was Satan, right? But when they gave him that name, it cast fear into the reader, because it made the reader believe that Satan has a lot of power. It gave him his own home, his own little realm that they call hell, which is where you go if you disobey Jesus Christ. We don't want to really talk too much about Jesus Christ, but his name will come up today because Jesus and Satan and Zeus is the same individual. But you have to understand that Zeus is a very, very powerful, one of the most powerful of the gods. I mean, I've spoken about him. How can we not speak about him? That's who we at war with. No matter what's coming to you, anytime it's a negative situation, most of that energy is coming from attacks that are being sent at you from Zeus. But he sends these attacks at you through his army. He doesn't do anything on his own. This is why you'll see the people that follow him, which we call oppressors down here in this physical realm, the 13 families and these elite, the shadow government, the cabal. If you notice, when they do things, they hide their hand. Well, who did they learn that from? They learned that from Zeus, right? If you notice.
Peace, God. Hey, Charles. Welcome in.
What's the main way that they have gained power on our planet? Majority of their power came from them lying to us. So let's look under a lie. What is a lie? A lie is deception. All right. Now, if you look up Sun Tzu's Art of War, they will tell you in their book that
I just got Art of War, family. Let me know. Leave a comment down below if you want me to like play the audio with y'all, because I got the audio book. So let me know if y'all want to listen to that. I'll set up a little series. But I just bought that.
Art of War is deception. I repeat that again.
This is Rashad Jamal.
Let me bring that back. All right. Lying is not looked at with the spiritual eye as it's supposed to be, because it's one of Zeus's biggest weapons. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times individuals fail to realize or fail to understand that when someone lies to you, they are deceiving you. Now, understanding equilibrium in the space around you, you have no room to be lied, to be misled, to be deceived, because how do you know where you're going if I'm deceiving you? So that means if you need to go downtown Kentucky, you ask me the directions. I tell you that to go downtown, keep going east, when I know goddamn well that you need to go west to get downtown. That's not small. Deception is not a small thing. I done just sent you way out of your way behind some deception. So this is they learned that tactic. I say that to say this. They learned that powerful tactic from Zeus.
I got you.
He's the father of lies.
I got y'all.
He's the father of deception. So, but to understand how we came to get in this war at this state, you have to understand that at one point in time, it was all love. As above, so below. So you had the astral realms full of all different type of powerful cosmic beings. These beings were known as primordial energy. All right? You have dark matter energy, plasma energy. These are the forces of the cosmos, but they are entities. They are alive. You had us, the Anunnaki gods and goddesses. You know, the controller of the forces, the creators of the Ashe that binds everything all throughout the entire multiverse.
Darth Vader.
Okay. So, before there was time, before we are what we are today, we were all one. I told you, Zeus was one of the most well-respected scientists in our community, in our cosmic community, all throughout the multiverse. Why? Because he was the head of the original 23 scientists. The original 23 scientists were always respected all throughout the multiverse because no creation could be here without the original 23 scientists. They were the ones they were the first masculine entities ever created by the Anunnaki goddesses, by the divine feminine energy, by Source. Source is all divine feminine energy. The Council of Nine, I personally like to call them, all feminine energies. This is Source that created all souls, that created us. And the first masculine energies they ever created was the original 23 scientists. This is in the beginning. This is before Adam and Eve. Because we've spoken about this, but we don't have a lecture directly geared toward it, so we need to gear this one toward it. So it's officially a documented lecture. So you're able to go back and hear the creation story from the beginning from one of your brothers, which is me, Rashad Jamal, Divine Insight. Because we've heard the version of creation from the Bible, and we heard the version that was created in the science community about the Big Bang Theory. So let's hear our version. The truth. The esoteric, the truth of us. anciently designed it to be. That's the Merkaba right there behind me. The energetic field that sits around you, it forms a 6-point star, or what we know of today as the Star of David.
My apologies for all of the technical difficulties tonight, family. My bad. Look, my bad. We back. I don't know what the hell. I don't know my. I don't know. Look, let's get back. I rewinded it back to the point to where I felt like it kind of started messing up. My bad, family.
It's a metaphysical property. The original 23 scientists also created a lot of the genetic strands to create these different extraterrestrial races we have today. To create the plant life on every planet, the elements, and within those 23, Zeus was the head. So that goes to show you how intelligent he always was to be elected the head scientist. And he was well loved. He was very loved by Source. And after we created the multiverse, then this is when procreation began. These different extraterrestrial races started to be
Multiply.
Multiply.
Right.
We place a feminine energy and a masculine energy of each race on every planet in every galaxy, all throughout the multiverse. This is why it's life everywhere. We did the same thing with the elements. We gave the elements a twin too. You have the flame and you have the ember. The flame is the blue part. The orange part is the ember. Most individuals don't know that about fire though. They think that's one whole flame. But the flame is the blue part. They don't teach us that in school. That's why it's the warmest part. The orange part is the ember, which encases the flame. Two separate entities working together to give you fire. That's how deep it is. So we did that with all things. That XY chromosome that's in us as Anunnaki gods and goddesses is in every extraterrestrial race because we created it. It's also in the plants here on this planet and on every planet, not just here. We have plants on every planet that we are connected to because we left our genetic imprint in everything. So when I'm telling you about you being connected to the plant life here and the animals here, and how the same you can cut a tree down, and those same rings that they telling you is letting you know how old the tree is, which is a lie. It's exactly the same. Those rings is the same design as the rings in your crown of your head, tip of your finger, because we designed it that way. A lot of us can look in our hands and see M's. If you really look, you'll see the M. You'll be like, damn, I never noticed it is a. It's either going to be strong or light, but it's going to be there. And if it's not on both hands, it's going to be on one hand for sure. Why? Because we left our deoxyetheric acid, our genetic imprint and everything. This is why we are everything. This is why I taught you to say, I am everything and everything is me. You have to understand the way we was built in the cosmos. Zeus played a major part in that. He calls himself Satan here and many other names. But we wonder why religion, we always felt like Satan was powerful, right? You feel like, oh, he's a trickster and you better watch him, he's slick, and remember all that stuff they told you about him? Well, it was true what they told you about him. They just did you, but you just don't know who to look for. This is the fall of Zeus we talking about. So we got to talk about him before he fell and what led him to falling. And certain mainstream media outlets that are being used to promote this fall. Because it's a ritual. So know us like the back of his hand. This is why he attacks you the way he attacks you. He know how to attack you, where to attack you, to get at you. Why did he know so much? Because he was there in the beginning. Remember, they told you in the Bible, Satan was God's most beautiful angel. They told you that. So when I'm telling you that it shouldn't shock you, I'm just putting the true story with the falsifications. He was very respected among swords. And then as we started, after those 23 sciences was created, then we started to be fruitful and multiply. And we started to come together and create. So our souls, our energy was integrate and to create more souls and more spirits. Because we are soul and spirit. So that's that two-part component, which represents a duality, represents us. This is how you look up and you get a whole species of Anunnaki gods and goddesses. This is how we got there. But at first it was just the goddesses, and then the original 23 sciences, and then everybody else started coming after that. So he has a high understanding because he was there. But he fell in frequency though. He failed. He stepped outside of himself. He went against nature. So you got to understand that. He went against nature. This is why his creations are out here. This is why his creations are out here headed for another one, saying anything. This is why his creations, they are out here against nature. When Zeus decided to start this whole war, it all sprung from him creating this energy of what we now know today as jealousy. Because he stepped outside of himself. He started looking at us crazy. He like, why I gotta praise these niggas? And fuck just praising me. I want something to pray to me. Because remember, we praising each other, we wasn't praying to each other. That's the difference. We praised each other. We didn't pray to each other. We prayed to ourselves. We connected with Source because we are all Source. We are all one. So if we are all one, there could be no power higher than you other than Source that created you. But we are Source and Source is us because we come from Source. So it was a natural order already set up. We spoke the most beautiful words to each other. Just like today. If somebody give you a compliment, it make you feel good, man. Yes, it do. Especially somebody you don't know, you feel good. Now imagine people walking up to you every single day, all day, by the thousands and hundreds of thousands, giving you good words of energy like that. It's energy. Remember, it's energy. What would it do to your vibration? It raises your vibration. And the faster you vibrate, the more you radiate, the higher you go in frequency. This is what power is at. So this is why we were so high. We never spoke negative to one another. We never even cracked jokes on one another. We never stole from one another, lied, anything. That was nature. That's our nature. To be kind, generous, love, full of cosmic love, Not the fake love, the entity love where you got it, where you out here and how you doing crazy. No, the real divine cosmic love full of understanding. That's our nature. We was generous for one another. Everybody was in abundance. Nobody, nothing lacked. There was no low energy of lacking that wasn't created yet. It was true peace. Whatever you wanted, you created it. Wasn't no jobs. Wasn't no time. Whatever you want, you created it. And it's still that way in the astrals. And on every other planet but here. But it wasn't like that originally. And Zeus, he was so against nature, he became so enraged, fused with jealousy. That's the energy we will call it today. Pride. These energies. Why? Because he did not want to go with the natural flow of order. He didn't like that. He got tired of it. He wanted to go against the order, against nature. Why? I don't want to have to say anything good to you all the time. Sometimes I want to say something different. He created that. He created that. See? And as he began to put more of his energy into going against nature, he created this opposite, this split. Now you got your lower self. Because he created it when he stepped into that energy. And when he stepped into that energy, no longer did he want to be amongst his brothers and sisters, the gods and goddesses. He wanted to do his own thing. So by the time we came to this planet to build it up, he already had his own agenda set up. This is when the fall began for him, because he came down here on assignment. He was sent down here with us on an assignment to help strengthen the planet. And he came down and did something completely different. And that's what he went wrong with Source saying. This is the part they teach you about when they say he was kicked out of heaven. But they don't tell you really why. But the heaven, like I always told you all, the heaven he spoke of was not the heaven up in the sky somewhere, right here on this planet. He came down here with other scientists and other gods and goddesses with special different abilities to help build this planet up. But he wanted to turn it to a science lab. The other realms, the other 8 realms was in full function. But right here on Atlantis, we started to battle amongst ourselves a little bit because Zeus started all this chaos. We were creating to build the planet, and anything that one of the gods and goddesses would create, Zeus, aka Satan, would come and he would tear it apart, like he do today. If you create a cow, he would go kill a cow. The cow you created, and now he been killed it, and he working on the cow in his lab to make his own little experiments. That's what he was doing. And he was doing it to the whole multitude. But he also knew the effect it would have on us. It was causing the gods and goddesses that was here frequency to lower, because we was, it would lead to different arguments amongst each other. Because it's not like when he did it, he was letting us know that it was him. You see? So when he did it, you didn't know who it was that came and stole your creation, stole your contribution back to the ancestors and the source. to start chaos. And then eventually we caught on. Like, oh, this nigga, it's the nigga stealing everybody and killing everybody animals. And when he was doing all that, he was doing that because he was working on his own creation, these human beings. But what was his reason for creating them? He created the human being race strictly to destroy us. You see, that was all part of him falling in frequency. He launched an attack against his brothers and his sisters. And when we caught on, we was ready to hurt him. Really do something to him. But we couldn't because he was so high ranked up. So we ended up taking him to cosmic court. You thinking court now is the real court. No, the real court is the cosmic court. They're trying to emulate the cosmic court, but on a lower frequency level. So, when we took him to court, because he was ranked so high up, the source and the elders didn't want anything to happen to him. But they did also respected where we came from and understood that what he did was wrong. It was against nature. So he was cast out to his own part of the universe, sixth universe, his own part of the multiverse, rather, where he could completely create his own whatever. Do whatever you want to do, free will there. But even though he was told to go to the sixth universe, the source had already still given him permission to come back and forth from the sixth universe. So that means even though he was in the sixth universe, he could have still traveled to the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, eighth, seventh, ninth, because we're in the ninth universe right here. We're located right now in the ninth universe. This is what we are located in. But he was still able to leave outside of the sixth universe after court. We had to come back to the planet. We all came back to this planet. He was told to leave. You know? Because he had a little, it was a community. So he had friends here and people here that, okay, we come back, Okay, then you gotta leave. But when we got back, he didn't want to leave. This is what got him completely banned and kicked out of what they want to call heaven. This is when he got banished to the sixth universe. Because up to that point, when we came back, he still could have moved around. But when we came back, he went against a direct order that was given to him from source. They say, hey, you down there trying to destroy the planet. You're not trying to help it up the planet, so we need you to leave. We're not going to eradicate you. We're not going to banish you, but you need to leave and you go to your own universe and you have your own free will there. But when we came back, instead of him leaving, he kicked off a whole war. So when he kicked off that war, he fell in frequency. Because he kicked off the war with us. Because when he didn't want to leave, we was at odds to force him off the planet, and then that's when the war kicked off. When they tell you in the Bible that he took a third of heaven with him, he took more than that. He took 2/3 of the gods and goddesses that was here on the planet with him. There was more people fighting with Zeus against us than that was fighting with us against Zeus. 5,400 live viewers, welcome to class. But it was more people fighting with Zeus, Satan, right here on this planet, helping him than it was fighting against him when it was all said and done. That's why so many left with him. And it's imperative that you remember that a lot left with him. Remember, the war took place right here on this planet. So it was only so many of us here. Everybody else was back home on headquarters. Sirius X. So when that war kicked off here, it was a war. It was a full fight. A full-fledged fight. A very, very long, hard-fought battle. But eventually, we was able to get all of them off the planet. We whipped their ass. Whipped their whole ass. All around the planet. All around the planet. All out into the astrals.
We whooped their whole ass.
We in the ninth, we damn near chased them to the seventh universe. Like, because we're fighting on a plasma energy level. So it's hard for you to probably see that, but it's realms with levels of energy that could do many things that will completely defy the laws of what they call gravity. When there's no such thing as gravity, it's really density. So if you look more into just basic physics, you'll learn about that too. They'll tell you a little bit about that, but we probably whipped their ass through 2 whole universes, and I'm not exaggerating, before they was completely, banished. And that's when it became known as the fall completely. Because even certain higher ancestral forces or higher cosmic forces that was back home had to come join the war, and he fought against them. So it's like he went against the whole species. Then it's like, okay, he all the way rebelled, but he took so many with him. And that's how the human beings get here, and that's how we get this reptilian creating alliance, because they did all that in the 6th universe, creating a lot of the human beings, infiltrating the reptilian species, because the reptilians wasn't a bad species originally, but when this war kicked off, a lot of species, even Arcturians who weren't bad, became possessed, if you would say, with all these different low vibration entities, and most of these entities were working with Zeus. They were part of his army, so they didn't just take over the physical bodies of the gods here on this planet. They was taking over extraterrestrial races' bodies as well. Because remember, Zeus is one of the gods. He's a fallen god, but he's one of the gods. He's the head of the original 23 scientists. And I told you, the original 23 scientists created all these extraterrestrial races, all these different planets, all these galaxies. Just what we see is in the setup. And then after the setup was set up, then all the gods and goddesses we came, that the other gods and goddesses started coming and start to contribute. This God created this animal. This God created this mineral. This God, on and on and on and on and on. This God is did this. This God is, everybody start creating as a whole. We built everything up. But the original outline was set up by the original 23 scientists. So in that 6th universe is with all that, with more rage and animosity and all this negative energy in his heart for us. In the 6th universe, this is where he set that intent. And this is where these human beings were created. The ogres that you see in Shrek were created here. The vampires that you hear about in legends created here. The werewolves that you hear of legend were created here. All this was taking place in the 6th universe. This is why it's natural for a human being to be violent, to be cannibalistic and eat each other and do that type of shit. Like we kill somebody, bury them in their wall, put them in the trunk, ride around town with them for months. Like kill them, take them to the woods, bury them. Like shit you wouldn't think about doing that we call heinous. Human beings are capable of doing. Walking in a theater, shooting 39 people dead themselves. We would never do shit like that. That's because that's a barbaric vibration. That's a part of their genome because of the DNA, the animals that's within it. Because this is what Zeus was doing. He was a mad scientist. He was very into. He was big on grafting different animals and and experimenting on different species. You know, he was a eugenicist. He was big on eugenics. Which that's all about cloning and grafting and copying the genetic traits of certain species and combining them to create new species and things of that nature. That's eugenics. That's cloning. Look into eugenics. But it goes way back further than before they created these websites about it. This is something that Zeus was doing on Narn in the Sixth Universe. So once he infused this energy and his mindset into the human being race, he sent them to attack us along with the reptilians and the Pleiades. So this is how you get to the story of them being on ships looking for our home planet where we are now. And they would never attack those of us that's on Sirius X because they too strong. So the weakest of us is right here on planet Kai. So they came to this planet and they came in their year 1492, landed on our planet, came to our planet, entered our planet through portals in the Caucasus Mountains. And the rest is what they call history. This is why we call them Caucasians. And they came out the portals on that energy because that's what's been infused in them. So now you got this big, and that's where you get all your back and forth over the years between your black and Latino races and the hierarchy of human beings. And you see all the animals getting killed to turn into coats. And you get this craziness and this imbalance, these emotions, and you see drugs hit the scene, and STDs hit the scene. All this shit hit the planet that was never here. This because they infused our planet with this energy when they came to it through portals. This is their mission. This is what they came to do. All right? This is what they came to do. This is what they were created to do. So that's the fall. But you need to understand how much of this they show to you. All right? They put a lot of things right in your face. Right in your face. So this is one of them. This Paramount Pictures logo, you see it?
He's showing the Paramount Picture logo.
This logo right here, very dangerous. It's telling about the fall of Zeus. Okay?
I wonder how many stars are on there.
It's telling you about the fall of Zeus. Notice that when the logo first come on, let me show it to you. If you count the stars, it's 22 stars. To be exact. Notice that they are gathered around an ancient tree stump. Remember, that's supposed to be a mountain peak, and we know that the mountains are tree stumps. Okay? But it's also in a pyramid shape.
Hold on, family. Let me grab this picture real quick. All right, we are back. I had to jump over to the internet and snag this picture.
Because pyramids generate the most energy. All right. So this symbol alone is all about the fall of Zeus and them conquering the planet. The 22 stars, because Zeus likes to emulate us. Remember, we had 23 original scientists. So he took 22 generals under his wing to help him run his army. All right, and the prince of the whole army is Lucifer, and the princess is Lilith. But then they got a whole bunch of generals, All right. So what Paramount Pictures is showing you when the movie when it come on for every movie is it's showing you how they fell in frequency, and then came in and took over the realm down here. Check this out.
No problem. Thank you for suggesting, because that helps. Thank you for that.
Check it out.
It definitely puts it in perspective.
They descended down from the astral planes because they fell in frequency. See it? We're going to run it back.
No. No, Charles.
All right, these are Zeus's top 22 generals in his army. Notice, see him falling, see him descending down into this realm, and now they traveling along the realm. And see, that's an ancient tree stump.
Hold on, y'all. Let me.
When they took over our planet.
Y'all so spoiled. Hold on.
Generals in his army.
Because I want y'all to see him. Because I don't have the video. 1 second. Go to settings. Camera. Back camera. There we go.
Notice, see him falling, see him descending down into this realm, and now they traveling along the realm. And see, that's an ancient tree stump. They cut all the trees down during that war when they took over our planet. You see it? This is why Paramount show you that. I'll play it back one more time. This literally represents the war of us versus them, good versus evil, high vibration versus low vibration, them falling in frequency, and then traveling back to our planet on spaceships, entering our realm through portals in the Caucasus Mountain, and then taking it over. This is why when the stars is floating like that, they look like little spaceships. They start to look like spaceships as they're floating. And when they coming down, that's them coming from the higher dimensions, the astral realms. But then when you see them traveling, that's the spaceship. That represents when they was in the spaceship coming back. And then when you see them go over the tree stump, what they call the mountains, right? So it's basically showing you how they came. They entered our realm through portals that are called these mountains. That's why they do it over a mountain. Because they came here through portals in a mountain. But the mountains is actually the tree stumps, and the trees were one of our biggest energetic sources. So this is like they're mocking us when they show you this. That's what this is about. But let's go deeper. That say at the bottom, a Viacom company. Okay? So for you to understand why they even call it Paramount, let's hit Google for a second on the Mac.
Uh-oh.
On the Mac with it.
We about to get deep with it, family.
Check this out.
You're welcome, Arthur. No problem, love. I appreciate y'all
So
hanging with me.
to understand why they even call it Paramount Pictures, if you look up the etymology of Paramount, it's going to tell you that Paramount literally means the highest in jurisdiction. Okay, so they call themselves Paramount because this is representing the fall of Zeus and them winning the waters far. And they call themselves Paramount because that's their way of saying that negative vibration or what we know as evil is the highest. It's the highest. Is in the highest position on this realm right now. That's why they even call it Paramount. All right. So you got to understand that that's why they even call it Paramount. You feel me? Because Paramount literally means the highest in jurisdiction. Now, let's go deeper though. If you want to look at who, you can go on Wikipedia, right? You go to Wikipedia and you can look at the CEO Brian Robbins of Paramount. Look into who he is and what he do. Then look at who owns Paramount. Paramount is one of the biggest movie production lines out there, period. It's the top one. But guess who owns it though? Viacom. Now,
Who owns everything
Viacom
else?
also owns CBS.
Everything.
So let's
Black
look at
Rock.
CBS. Now Viacom owns Paramount and they own CBS. Huh. Interesting. Let's look at the CBS logo. We know the CBS logo. One eye symbolism, right? Representing the third eye. But, so you have CBS with the one eye symbolism. Because when they show you the third eye, that means enlightenment. Your third eye, literally. But they got it closed, though. So that's why they mock us with the CBS logo.
Yep.
But Viacom owns CBS and Paramount. So you got Paramount showing you the fall of Zeus, and you got CBS showing you the all-seeing eye symbolism. This is the way. These are ways that Zeus mocks you. These are the ways the oppressors mock what they did to us, right in our faces. All right? Now, when you're talking about Viacom, guess who else Viacom owns? They'll just own CBS and Paramount. They get deeper. They own MTV, Nickelodeon, BET, Comedy Central, and Showtime. And the same people that own Netflix, which is their only competition, is all a part of the 13 families that own Viacom. And they also fucking with the music industry too. Viacom. You see? So, when you think you escaping him, he has his hands in all forms of this shit. And then he mocks you because you don't understand about the war. You don't remember the fallen frequency. You don't know that you're in a spiritual war. This is energy. This is magic. So he mocks you by putting it right in your face with the Paramount Pictures logo, the CBS logo, and all these other different companies. And everything that he's doing is to brag about his fall and how he sent his children here to take over the children of the royal gods and goddesses, the Anunnaki. It's a whole war. It's high vibration versus low vibration.
Yep.
And the demons are the feminine energies in us. That's how slick he is. He taught us that the feminine energies in us that helps us fight, he called them demons and told us that them was bad. But the devils are what's bad. The devils are the actual spirits that get into people. The energy he sends out. And he got all these principalities and all these generals, all these fallen angels, fallen gods that turned on us in the immediate war. It was not more of us. It was not more of us fighting against them in that war for the planet that made us start to fall in frequency. That first war we won. Remember, we ran them away from the planet, but they sent their children back, human beings. And that's the war where they got us and had made us fall in frequency. That's the war we still in right now. And then the third war is the Sky family coming back, which they're here now, and fighting off these last energies, which is us versus Zeus and his army, to balance everything back out. We in the third phase of the war right now. We went through the first two, we in phase 3. That's what Endgame is about. That's why understanding the Father Zeus is very important. But peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Mass Meditation on YouTube. Now we rise one.
All right, that was the end of that video. That was the end of that one. I think I got one more in me. I'm up. I'm up. What y'all think about that? Make you think. Make you think. Let's see. Yep, me too. Look, it's like, look. We up. Let me play a little music while I search, family. Get some good lo-fi vibes going on here while we search for another very, very deep. Phoenicia, you still up? Interesting information being taught and learned about here, okay? Like, look, I'm not ever about to come and act like I know everything. Look, I like coming on here and just learning with y'all, soaking up this information with y'all. Like, it's a lot of shit that I understand, that I understand, but I don't have that verbiage yet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It feels good. It feels good to, be able to be like, okay, this person is saying exactly how I feel. Like, listen to this, family. Yeah.
suit sitting on the couch right now, sitting at home on your phone watching. You know, you are a magical being. You know, magical being. As far as human beings, what limit human beings is the curse that you are going against your God. So if you're a human being, I mean, you're Mexican, Caucasian, Asian, Dravidian, Arab. What limits you all is that you have been, a spell has been cast over you, and you have been tricked into turning against the gods. So that's what limits y'all from growing. Like I say, until y'all accept the fact that those so-called Black and Latino people are actually the descendants, the direct descendants of the Anunnaki gods and goddesses.
Everyone says that. I'm not sure. So actually, someone looked up. Phoenicia, was it you who looked up that Shazam did? I think someone ended up Shazamming it one night and found out the name. I'm not for certain. Yes, please do. Yeah, please do. Yeah, do you remember the name? Arthur wants to know.
The beings, then you won't never be able to rise as human beings to get that soul. And then, as far as the gods and goddesses on the planet, in order for you to rise up and lead this material matrix and really rise and step into your full divinity of what you were designed to be, you have to break through this light code lockdown down here. You get what I'm saying? You got to break through this light code lockdown here, and it's not easy to do, you know. So I'm just here to help guide you through it, you know. I'm just here to help guide you through it. Oh, Lil Money, I see y'all. Positive energy always creates elevation. Definitely let me send peace, love, and
I'm gonna fast forward just a bit because I think he's still doing his his opening, whatever, rolling his blunt and all that. So I'm gonna fast forward to like the 20-minute mark. All right. This is about the Skywalkers family.
some of the gross the most money ever. Why is that? Why is it that we are so infatuated with the supernatural, so they would call it, or alien life, or that question?
That's the artist. That's the name of the song and artist. Thank you, Phoenicia. That lo-fi music, if anyone wanted to look it up and listen to it. Lucas Galarza, After You. You're welcome. And thank you, Phoenicia. Look, we appreciate you.
Ain't that what made X-Files popular? Ain't that what made I didn't watch X-Files, but it was popular in America. Ain't that why Men in Black is one of Will Smith's biggest movies ever, as far as box office, as far as ticket sales?
That movie used to creep me out
That
as
don't
a
make
kid.
sense, though.
Men in Black.
If this reality, if this doesn't exist, why are we so infatuated with it? Here. What is it that calls the soul? What is it that calls the soul? What causes you to ask these questions? And everybody has these questions,
Girl,
regardless
like,
of your race, black,
give me
white,
the
doesn't matter.
creeps.
Your spirit or your soul, because if you're white, human beings have spirits, gods and goddesses, and Anunnaki gods have souls and spirits. Whether you have a soul or a spirit, you have asked this question. Even if you go to the mouth of the ocean, because a lot of y'all don't even know that the ocean is an entity. Okay? Ocean is an actual entity.
Ocean.
It wasn't always an ocean laying amongst the land like that. But a war was fought and a war was lost, so now we have ocean land right amongst the land. But when you stand at the mouth of the ocean, you feel it too. For those of you who've ever been to a beach, you don't feel that power, that mysterious power off the ocean, that energy. You can't put a name on it, can you? Because there's things on this planet that you can't name. It's things And it's reality that you only can feel, right? You can't put words on everything. Words are limited. Remember, words are limited. Let's talk metaphysics. We never spoke using words. Words is the alpha beta system. It's a formatic system that was created by us, the Anunnaki gods, passed down to the human beings to help them communicate with each other. You wouldn't have never learned words if we didn't lose the war to the Pleiadians, the Draconian reptilians, all right, and these human beings who were, tricked into turning against us, just like the Moors were tricked into turning against us. See, a lot of you, especially white people that's middle class or poor, you don't know that you were tricked into not liking black people. You were tricked into believing that Jesus, like they told y'all Jesus was real too, but you were tricked into like this white superiority complex because it was all part of the race war, black versus white. You get what I'm saying? Because these draconian reptilians are out to not just destroy the gods, they're out to destroy you human beings too. All right? So, a major hoax was ran on the human being race to turn against the gods, and it's okay. It's okay. You were used, and some of you still don't know are being used, so you will have to be destroyed in this war. That's why we say everything without a soul will be eradicated. You know what I'm saying? Because out of all the human beings, only like 1% of y'all is gonna actually war with us in this war.
That's a pretty name. That's very pretty.
Only 1% of the human being race, this means white people, Asians, Mexicans, Dravidians, realize that the black and Latino races, these colored people, are actually the God species, and that they created them, and that they are supposed to side with them, not fight against them and try to dominate us. So when you think,
Absolutely. Yes. I call them mothers of the water. Absolutely.
I'm racist, I'm not racist at all. I'm just a very aggressive revolutionary who came down here on a mission to wake up the minds of the people. And I know that you human beings turned on us. So I know that you do have the good in you, but majority of you will not side with the good in you. You will side with the animalistic DNA in you, as opposed to turning to the God DEA in you. All right? So my war be with those human beings who choose to side with the animal DNA in them and side with that reptilian Pleiadian resistance and help in this oppression of this God race who have been enslaved on their own planet. All right? All right? Because these gods and goddesses don't know they gods and goddesses, so they are not in the room. All right? So when you're talking about black and Latino people, you're talking about extraterrestrial life forces walking right on the planet, and they don't even know that. All right? That's why you are infatuated with the stars. You're not from here. You're not from here. I'm talking to my carbonated beings. Yes, this is our planet. Planet Kai. Planet Tiamat. Yes, this is our planet. But let's not forget, you are not from here. What's the name of this lesson today? They came from the stars. Skywalkers. Who you thought I was talking about? You thought I was going to talk about the Greys? You thought I was talking about the Draconian reptilians? You thought I was talking about the Pleiadians, the Lyras? No, the original Skywalkers are you. These black and Latino people, so-called, these colored people, these so-called colored people, all over the planet. We are the original Skywalkers. Creators of the sun. We give light to the sun. Light to the real moon, not this holographic moon that's in this realm. That's just a holographic image of the two moons on Nern. I'm talking about the real moon. You are the original Skywalker. Why do you think in Star Wars, his name was Luke Skywalker? Luke Skywalker. Anakin. Luke Skywalker. And what color was Luke? A human being. They displayed him white to take the power from you. To trick you. And when they asked the writers of Star Wars and Star Trek what inspired him to write those movies, he said those movies were documentaries. Go research it. Did you know that, right? Did y'all know that the producer, the guy who wrote the script for Star Wars and Star Trek, when they asked him, what inspired you to write this great movie? He said, these aren't movies, these are documentaries. If you think I'm lying, hit Google. Feel free to try me out. I want you to go research everything I'm telling y'all, because that's how you get real insight. See, when somebody lying to your ass, they don't want you to research. Why do you think the Bible said don't ask no questions? Remember in the Bible, they told they feared us when I used to be a Christian, they scared the fuck out of me. You better not ask no questions, that's blasphemy.
Uh-huh. Just give me the money.
Same thing in the Quran.
Just give me the money.
No questions. Or you won't make it into paradise. Christians call it heaven. Muslims call it paradise. Neither really exists, but let's use heaven and let's use paradise. Why is it that when heaven and paradise is talked about, why is it always pointed upward? Why do they always point upward to describe heaven? They always say heaven is up there, right? They always say God is up there in the sky, right? Signs and symbols for the conscious mind. Let him who has eyes see clearly. Now that you see how religion is based off your true facts, your true essence, yes. Because that is heaven up there. Heaven is, they make heaven just seem like a place that's good, basically, right? And they tell you that there is life after death, right? They do tell you it's an afterlife, at least in religion. They evenly tell you that much, right? But they gonna always point up because you have to ascend in vibration. Remember the 4 phases of matter: solids, liquids, gases, plasma energy, astral, etheric, etheric, then astral, cosmic, on and on and on and on. It's other levels that they haven't even created words for on this plane. So if I spoke about them, you would have no clue what I'm talking about because there isn't a word to describe these planes. So I'm forced to stop at cosmic, but it goes way higher than that. These other realms I couldn't tell you. I
That part.
have to show you.
That
for
part.
you to get insight so you can see for yourself.
Smoking good gas too.
We are the original Skywalkers. That's why they always point up there to heaven. My picture shows you what? Stars falling out the sky and landing over the tree stump, aka you think it's a mountain. Right? Because we came from the stars, man. We come from the stars. Remember that. And everything on this planet, you brought down here with you from different planets and different galaxies, aka the stars. This is why they showed you Luke white. Luke would have never been black because they called him Luke Skywalker. He was a Jedi Knight, right? He was using his mind. Yoda was training him how to use his what? His telekinesis, right? To move objects. We come from the stars, man. We the original Skywalkers. You know why they call us Skywalkers? Because we travel galaxy to galaxy, dimension to dimension, effortlessly. Just with a thought. Multi-dimensional beings. We are everywhere, literally. We are everything, literally. Yet we are nothing.
I know it's good how he coughing on that shit. He coughing good on that shit.
Literally. Yet we are nowhere because we are everywhere. Literally. They came from the stars. Who's they? That's us.
And his eyes chanked like a motherfucker.
We come from the stars. They tricked you not to not believe in yourself on all levels. Why you think they showed you UFOs and made a mockery of it? They know goddamn well it's life on other planets and galaxies, nigga. But they showed you UFOs your whole life and made a mockery out of it just to further make you believe that where you come from does never even existed, nigga. That's what I meant when I said E.T. go home. Remember in E.T., that was representative of you. They always represent you in movies and make fun of you, of them locking you down here in the light code lockdown, separating you from home, snatching your memories away. You hear me? Killing you down here in the flesh and capturing your soul and spirit as it tries to transcend the realm and making you come back, making you reincarnate, making you stay stuck here over and over again.
Right.
That's what the movie E.T. was about. And he kept playing E.T. go home. E.T. go home, nigga. He remembered, nigga, he knew he wasn't supposed to, he knew that he didn't come from that planet. And see, they had to cut off your memory of home. So they made mockeries and jokes of it. It showed you little graves when they could have showed you people. Yeah, we do got graves in the cosmos. Yeah, we got graves.
Arthur, I'm not even about to play with you this Risings. I'm not even about to do it. This dude said, the smoke got him yelling. Oh, shit.
When they show you an alien, like, when you think of an alien like this on the thumbnail
Hey,
for this video, you
James.
think of a gray. That race of alien is a gray, all right? It's millions of races of extraterrestrial life forms. And right now on the planet, there's over 1,000 different extraterrestrial life forms. That mean individual species hidden amongst you, living amongst you from different planets, different universes, different galaxies. Facts. You get what I'm saying? I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of them. It's a lot of us, though. It's a lot of us, though. All right? And so what they did was they show you aliens and they made a mockery of it, and they show you just the graves, and they made you think and guess, like, does life exist? And they hit you with all these stories of, like, no, life doesn't exist out there. And they just told you the only life existed. They take you to school, and they drain in you, they embed in you that the only life here is right here on Earth. And that they tell you that this ball, they lie about the whole cosmos. They lie about the whole map on the planet. They lie about the shapes of the states, the locations of the states. They lie about the planet itself, the universe itself. They tell you it's with one sun, 9 planets revolving around one sun. That's a fucking lie. That's not how the universe conducts herself. That's not how the universe conducts herself. All right? So understand that they made a mockery of where you came from to completely cut off your memories of where you came from. You have to question if UFOs exist. Think about that. That's insanity. If you understand and truly understand that you come from what they call the stars. You know what I'm saying? You come from what they call the stars. This is where you come from. And you created this planet. Your ancestors created this planet and all the planets and all the realities. And then you descended down onto this planet to visit one of your many creations. And you decided to use this planet as a dojo, a spiritual dojo, to further build up the assassin skills that was needed to protect the galaxies, because we was always at war in the cosmos. It was always duality ever since Zeus turned on us. Ever since Zeus turned on us, you know him down here on your planet is Satan. All right, so it was always war in the cosmos for many energy cycles now, because we don't have time and space in the cosmos. We only have energy cycles. I keep telling you, time and space only exist here. It's a spell that was conducted and conjured up by the Arcturians. Just like all the Black and Latinos in North America is under a spell right now. That's why they can't get along. It spells over every major city in the United States, which is why there's so much violence in all your major cities. Chicago, Miami, Atlanta, LA, New York, St. Louis, Detroit. It's actual spells intact to keep the energy on the low frequency, to keep the violence going. All right? So all this is a part of light code lockdown because you come from these stars. Luminous beings, electrical beings. The creators of nature, the creators of the cosmos. You are the original Skywalker. You are Anakin. You are Luke. You are Yoda. That's your story they talking about, man. In all these Hollywood movies, they telling your story. They making a mockery of you right in front of you. Because you don't have these memories of you. So you are, you know, those aren't even stars. Those are portals. Every dot that shines, those are portals that leads to other planets and galaxies and universes and alternate realities that we were creating. That's what all the stars are. Portals. And if they wasn't filling your sky with oxygen every day and chemtrails, you would see multiple beings traveling in and out of these portals, going to other portals like fucking a airport. So to hide that from you, they have 5 layers of sky and you're on your planet right now that you call Earth. This is anciently Tiamat, though. Anciently Kai. You are the Anunnaki. This is your planet. Many different extraterrestrial life forms walking amongst you, but they only showed you one to make you think that that's the only thing that's out there. So you have in your mind that aliens look just like that. You are unaware that every being, especially in this galaxy, this is the 9th universe that we are located in. This planet, Planet Kai, you know this planet Earth is located in the 999th galaxy, in the 9th universe. But we come from the 19th galaxy in the 9th universe. This is what makes us 9 ether beings. I repeat, when the whole cosmos was created, the last planet that was constructed was this one. This is why the Draconian Reptilian forces and the Pleiadian forces chose to attack this planet, because it was the last one it was still being built up. She was still a baby.
Literally.
Kai was still a baby. We were still building her up.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't fully protected. That's how they were able to attack it. Know your story. You know his story. Know your story. But you laugh at your story. And every time we send somebody down here to tell you your story, you laugh at your story, though. You call them crazy.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Can't be true. But then he gives you his story, and you believe it. This basic, barbaric, savage story of motherfuckers running around Africa with bowls of fruit on their head. You believe that's what your existence was before this white man came? So your ancestors was building these pyramids for nothing. Your ancestors are getting dug up every day, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70-foot bones, man. Why don't you grow to that size anymore? It's a lot of explaining that they got to do, that they will never do. You're just waiting to pop. And anything can make you pop. What do I mean by pop? Your DEA. Remember, 90% of your DEA is locked. All right, let's get a clarity on vocabulary and diction for a second. I'm not saying DNA for a motherfucking reason because I'm waking y'all the fuck up. I'm tired of playing around and having to use these basic human words to begin with. Okay? But DNA is not in you if you have carbon in your skin, black or Latino, or people with color in their skin all over the planet. The carbonated beings. You have DEA, deoxyetheric acid, that connects you to the etheric realms. All right? Now, if you are a human being, you have DNA, which comes from animals, because you are a hybrid of animal genetics and God genetics. All right? So, I'm talking to the guys right now, though. You have DEA. At any second, this DEA can pop. Because although they took and destroyed your trees, they destroyed your giant pyramids that was made out of all these different crystals.
Mm-hmm.
You had energy towers stood as big as the pyramids, made out of pure obsidian and crystals and rubies and tourmalines, and that's where all this comes from. So they destroyed that. They destroyed the trees, but they couldn't destroy your sun, though. They pushed one away, Some people believe that we moved away, that the planet moved away from the second sun, but that would be a lie. The planet doesn't move anywhere. The planet is stationary. The planet is alive. It's a stationary being. She is alive. What you know as Earth is very alive. She breathes. She smiles. She frowns. She has feelings like you have feelings. She has a heartbeat. She has a heart chakra. She has a heartbeat. We tap into the heartbeat during meditation. That you're tapping into the heartbeat, the plenum of the planet. They call it the plenum. Scientists call it the plenum. But metaphysically, me being an ancient being, here to deliver to you the true metaphysical history of us as supreme beings, I'll tell you, it's really the heartbeat of the planet. It's her heartbeat. You are connected to her. She is connected to you because you created her in your image. That's why she has veins that she run on her electricity through. These veins, scientists call them parallels. And they built all their major cities and bullshit over these veins to drain her of this energy that she consistently pumps out. As long as her heart is beating, she's going to pump out that energy. This is why Atlanta is on the 33rd parallel. LA is on the 33rd parallel. Dallas, Texas is on the 33rd parallel. Phoenix, Arizona is on the 33rd parallel. And all of these major things, look at what goes on in Arizona. All right? Look at all the UFO activity that goes on in Arizona and New Mexico, if you want to call it that. Look at what goes on in LA. That's Hollywood. That's where everything is conducted from. They have the whole world. Pinocchio. What do you think Pinocchio is about? Pinocchio is about them having the whole world on a string. They the puppet, though. Hollywood always been a puppet. That's where they conduct all the witchcraft from. That's why it's called Hollywood. It's called Hollywood Land originally. See, the world is so magical that you don't believe it's magical, but where do you think Walt Disney gets his magic from? This is a magical realm, but you don't believe it's magical, but where do you think Walt Disney gets his magic from? Where do you think they get their power from? Why do you think right now you don't know who you are? They're using magic on you. They're using spells on you. And as long as you don't believe in magic, you have no chance of protecting yourself against them. Because you're playing in the solid realm, in the material realm, and they're playing in the higher realms. They're playing with higher energy than you. Your oppressors are. They told you don't believe in magic, so they can use it against you. You have no chance to defend yourself against them. They send psychological attacks at you daily. You are being hypnotized daily. You can't defend yourself against it because you don't even believe in magic to begin with. You don't even believe in spells. You don't even believe in witches and sorcerers, but they exist. They definitely exist. I keep telling you, all the rocks come from these giant mushrooms that we had. This used to be one huge forest. This was one huge, beautiful magic forest, and everything was alive. The trees would sing out frequencies. Like I'm telling you, how it used to look. Pre-invasion. This when you was really the Skywalker, because they wasn't here. You was going galaxy to galaxy. So many beings was coming visiting this planet. You was visiting other planets. We would come and go. We would come and go. We would come and go. You know what I'm saying? We would come and go. That's how we was we was just coming and going. How do you think? Why do you think the Nephilim was created? Because this was just an open domain. We was coming and going, and it was all type of beings that was visiting this planet. You had beings from other star systems, and there was some beings from the Orion star system and the Pegasus star system and other star systems that came and visited this planet, and they were the ones who they speak about when they say they went and they slept the Watchers. They went and slept with the daughters of man. It's way deeper than that. Okay, you had the human beings down here that were being taught by these Moors. All right, we was doing reverse genetic engineering. All right, and we was altering their genetics to remove the tail and remove certain genetic traits and then help them stand upright. Okay, but while that was going on, this planet was wide open. So like it's supposed to be. So beings would come and visit all the time. So, it wasn't no elected angels that God sent to the planet. So that went and had the Watchers. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It was just some motherfucking random. It was a random gods. You know what I'm saying? That came from the Pegasus galaxy that was coming through. I'm gonna just break it down to you in layman's terms. They was just coming through, passing through, and they seen them, and they descended, came down, and they had sex with them, and then they created these giants, and they went on about their business. You know what I'm saying? Boy, there was so many things being created, and everything was being created out of the purest of intent back then. So it was okay. You know, it was once the war came that they reversed the spells and they reversed the intent of everything, and they put a negative dark cloud over this entire planet. So everything has been under spells. The trees are frozen in spells. The trees literally dance and sing out frequencies. The real trees are the mountains. You know what I'm saying? They would dance and sing out frequencies. Those were cut down. And then you got these man-made trees, these little replicas, these little 30-millimeter bushes. But guess what? They are still connected to the planet. So they would still, because they put the root in the soil, that connects them still to the body of this planet. They too would dance and sing out frequencies if it wasn't this spell over the planet. All right? Like, it was no ocean. It was never an ocean. You had streams of water, and these streams of water were filled with gold. All right? So you literally had gold in every riverbed, and the rivers was clear. Like Lake Tahoe and shit like that was way clearer than that. Like, everything was clear. All right, and what you think is stars is actually portals. So these are little space highways to different places. So we have those portals, and then we also have portals that you can create with certain words, certain commandments. All right, and then you have like, it's just like, think about how it was in cartoons, like how everything was alive. Like, it's really like that. Everything is alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is literally alive. So like, I'm talking like, I'm taking y'all back to a time when the dragons, right? When the dragons graced the skies in their full dragon format. I keep telling y'all, all your eagles, all your falcons, your eagles, your hawks, your real birds of flight, your majestic birds, all those used to be dragons, air dragons. So all we had air dragons, we had land dragons here, and you had water dragons. You didn't have all these, this fish, that fish, lion, hippopotamus, this. You didn't have none of that. It wasn't no gorillas and monkeys. Gorillas and monkeys came from when Zeus was first trying to create the human being species. He started with the monkey. He wasn't satisfied. He went back in the lab. He ended up with the chimpanzee. He went back in the lab. He ended up with the orangutan. He went back in the lab. He ended up with the gorilla. All right, that's how they got here. And then he went back in the lab, and then he got to his first version of Neanderthal. And then they came here. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we was reverse engineering all that. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to help them stand upright and stuff like that. But, of course, like, a war broke out with the Neanderthals, you know what I'm saying? Because they were so vicious. So, you know what I'm saying? But some of their offspring, you know, form was the genetics that was used to form what's now known as Homo sapiens, you know what I'm saying? Homo sapiens and shit like this. So yeah, that's all when you diving into the genetic engineering. And the Vatican, they know this. Like, they got all this stuff under the Vatican. They got all this shit on file. They know all this stuff. I told you they got you listed as black extraterrestrials in the FBI database. You know, so that's why I get censored on Facebook and Instagram, because they know that I'm a divine being. They know that I done stepped back through this vessel of Rashad to come and give y'all these divine messages. You get what I'm saying? So that's why they don't want y'all to hear this type of information from me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they censoring me. That's why I told y'all got to come to the website so that y'all can get the downloads without no censoring. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, that's what's going on. That's your story. You know, this is your story. This is your story. You know, you have to understand that this is what really happened. This is a magical realm. This is a very magical realm. It's the complete opposite of what you see every day. And this is why they keep you going to work. They keep you out the forest. They keep you out of nature. See, if you was to go into nature, you would see how magical it is. But you don't go into nature at all. They got these little highways, these interstates to connect you from city to city, to keep these roads leading to these little cities. Okay? These roads leading to these little cities, and these cities are reservations. So you're stuck on this reservation. You never go out into nature. What you know is blocks, cities, stores, that's reservations. Okay? So you're not going, so you're not going, it's lagging. You're not going, out into nature. Y'all can see me now. Somebody said it's lagging. Is it cool now? If it's lagging, leave out, then come back in. But yeah, you're not going into nature. So you're not getting to see how magical this realm is. You know, you're not getting a chance to get a feel for it. Okay, okay, we good now. It's probably you. We'll be all right. We're gonna fight through it. And like I say, y'all come to the website, sign up the first live into Tuesday. So try to sign up by Tuesday. If you don't sign up this week, try to catch it where you can, because I'm gonna be going on my website with this type of information moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still be on YouTube, but I'm gonna be more on my website with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can go live on my website and I don't have to really worry about that. But because I don't know if it's YouTube or I don't know if it's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know if it's them or not. So I don't know. I don't want to say it's them and it's not. I don't know if it's on y'all end. I don't know what. I just know I'm trying to give y'all this information about these Skywalkers so y'all can know that y'all the original Skywalkers. You feel me? Period. So this is a magical realm, though. So like that's what you have to understand. You know, that this is a magical realm. That this is a magical realm. All right, and a lot of you like are wearing crystals. I don't even know why you're wearing crystals, but you don't even believe in magic. So if you don't believe in magic, why are you wearing crystals? You see what I'm saying? Like if you don't believe in magic, then why wear crystals? See, it's starting to just become
That
a trend.
wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was him. Look, I'm about to spark up now, though, but that was not me.
And that's what Zeus gonna jump in this trend to confuse y'all. He gonna jump in it, in what they're calling spirituality. He gonna jump in it to confuse you. So you got people that's really trying to find out the truth, but then you got those beings that's gonna mislead you. All right, and you've seen all type of things going on, and when it becomes a trend, now you get confused. All right, but that's what I'm saying. You got people walking around wearing crystals, right? I see people wearing crystals, right? But they don't even believe in magic. So what you wearing crystals for? You don't believe in magic. You do know crystals deals with vibrations and frequencies. And this was used anciently as energy sources, right? For us to communicate, to build up your magnetic abilities, because the soul is magnetism. You are a soul and a spirit. That's why crystals work. Do you know why crystals work? This is why crystals don't work for human beings. And I wasn't being racist when I said that. You all can grab crystals and you can get some electrical charge off it, but you can never use it and manipulate the forces of nature with it like a god or a goddess can, due to the fact that Black and Latino individuals have mitochondrial DEA, and they are filled with DEA and photon energy and carbon and dark matter energy, non-ether beings. So they have a soul and they have a spirit, and the magnetism of your soul combined with the electricity of your spirit, all right, combined with your pineal gland and your neocortex, that's a part of your avatar, that's a part of one of the many technological weapons that you have in your body that you don't know about. All right? You combine that with these crystals, and you are able to manipulate the forces of nature with these crystals, manifest things you want with these crystals, cast protection spells with these crystals. It's all dealing with energy and vibration. So how can you wear crystals and don't believe in magic? How can you believe that there's any source of God but don't believe in magic? I hear people saying, hey, you believe that you have an aura, right? But you don't believe in magic. That's why you don't believe that you are the original Skywalker. You don't believe and you believe you have an aura, right? But what is an aura? An electromagnetic force field around you. Your aura is the electromagnetic force field around you. That's your aura. The electromagnetic force field around you. But you don't believe in magic. Where does the term magic come from? Magnetic. Magic is the science of the magnetic realm. I repeat, magic is the science of the magnetic realm. And you have an electromagnetic force field around you called an aura. But you don't believe in magic, though. And that's dangerous. Because you are a Skywalker. You're not from here. For you to accept that you're a god and the god is, you have to accept that you're a Skywalker, that you're not even from here. This is your true story. You come from the Sirius star system, 19th galaxy. Right now, we are in the 999th galaxy. Of the 9th universe. Each universe has 999 galaxies in it. We are in the 9th universe. All right, right now. And this planet Earth is located in the 999th galaxy in the 9th universe. Okay? But we come from the 19th galaxy in this 9th universe, which is where Sirius X is located. We come from the Sirius star system. And you can see the Sirius star system every night when you go outside and look clean up. You can see the 19th galaxy. Every galaxy and universe is in the sky. Those aren't stars. You can literally see every one. The sky is filled with them. You just don't see them because they fill the sky with oxygen every night, every day. So that you can't see them. You get a snippet here and there. You get to see a few, but you're still not seeing the sky because the sky's, you ain't never seen a clear sky a day in your motherfucking life. You ain't never really seen a pure, true clear sky. You think you've seen a clear sky. Because I know people right now in Florida watching like, no, I didn't see the clear. No, them ain't, no. And I know how beautiful this clear skies be looking at night in Florida. I know. No, it get clearer than that. It's clearer than that. When we say crystal clear, where do you think that come from? From crystal clear. The sky used to be, it's originally with no poison put in her, crystal clear. To the point where those galaxies and those stars look a hell of a lot closer than they look to you now. They appear so much further away from you because the sky is not crystal clear. If the sky was crystal clear, they would look like you could damn near touch them. And that's what they can't let them look like to you. Because then you would see all the activity that's going on around. So it ain't no way you like, hold on. I know we can't be the only ones down here. Why the fuck is all these different ships and all this different movement going on around in and out? What the hell? I thought these were stars. What the fuck? Stars supposed to do that? You know what I'm saying? They'll have a lot of explaining to do. Like I say, in here we exit Earth and we enter reality. Somebody said talk about dragons. Yes, I'm not finna make this lecture about the dragons because we're talking about Skywalkers right now. But yes, dragons are real. Dragons are real. I've spoken on them in the past, right? The majority of your birds used to be dragons. But when we fell in frequency, they fell in frequency. Just like we changed, they changed. Same thing with everything was bigger. Everything was in a different formation back then. Period. You know, that's just the facts. And even right now in California, there's still portals open where them dragons be fucking California up. That's why a certain part of California always on fire. That be the dragons doing that. You know what I'm saying? They try to make it seem like the forest is just be catching on fire. That ain't what be going on. It should get deep. Like everything they ever showed y'all in a movie is reality. You don't have to believe it. All is being revealed anyway. The system is coming down. This is why y'all waking up like this. This is why people thinking is spirituality really a trend. It's not a trend. It's just that everybody waking up. But in the midst of everybody waking up, because the Kundalini energy is rising on the planet, you got Satan at work. Zeus is at work. So he got his little minions he's sending down here, and they acting like they spiritual, and they trying to act like they leading y'all, and they on some bullshit. You got that going on too. So that's where you get the trending. You got people that's selling crystals, and niggas don't even know what the story of crystals. See what I'm saying? You selling crystals, but you don't even know the story of crystals or the connection. You don't even believe in magic. See what I'm saying? You don't even believe that you can command the elements. You have no connection to the elements. You don't believe that you can command the elements. You need to go watch The Last Airbender. We was watching it earlier. I was telling the wife, I'm like, listen, they show you all this shit in movies because this is real. This is reality. Who is that? Tanai Nelson. What's up, Tanai Nelson? But they show you this because this is reality. They put it right in front of you. But you have been hypnotized. You are all Anunnaki gods and goddesses, man. You are Anunnaki if you have carbon in your skin. And you're down here. You're divided amongst yourself, though, right now. Many different names they've given you, but you're all Anunnaki. You must remember this. You must come together. You must remember this so that you can come together. See, y'all be thinking coming together is just Black Lives Matter, which has been infiltrated. No, that's just black people coming together. Or Latinos think coming together is just like brown power, like Puerto Rican power and shit like that, and Dominican love. And no, coming together is all the black people and all the Latino people coming together. That's coming together. And then real coming together on the next level is all the human beings realizing who they are and on the right side of the war they supposed to be on. And coming together and serving us in this war. And all the human beings combined with the gods and goddesses to fuck up these Pleiadians and these reptilians. That's true coming together, all right? But if we can't get it to that level, we not dependent on no human beings. If we got to eradicate them, we will. And I do know it's at least 1% of human beings is going to ride with us in that war. But far as the majority, I can't vouch for them. Now, that's the true how it's supposed to go. But if not, cool. But definitely, blacks and Latinos, that's true coming together. See, that's true unity. And see, that's because when you do that, now you are forced to realize that you are Anunnaki. It steps to this shit. And that's what they don't want. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm preaching. They don't want that. They don't want that. That's too much power, right? Think about it. All these black and Latino people come together and realize they really the same species and that they've been lied to and they got the same common enemy because they the same. They've been just given different names and different titles all these years to think that they completely different races. You can't go off the way you look. You can't think a motherfucker look just like you. You can't think like that. It's black people that look white right now. You know what I'm saying? It's black people that look white, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't think like that. You can't go off that. You gotta go off the genetics. The chromosomes. All of you, look, all human beings will have blue veins. That comes from genetic splicing. All human being races will have 23 chromosomes, 46 pairs. All right? But all Anunnaki. So anybody black, anybody Latino, and you can look into this, right? And do your own research. You will have 50 chromosomes, 25 pairs. Facts. You will have green veins because you're a non-ether being. Facts. You will not grow fur. You will grow electricity, ether, because you're a non-ether being. Okay? I'll repeat that one more time for the class. All human beings, you have to understand what makes you a Anunnaki. It's the genetics. You can't go off the looks. It's the genetics. All human beings will have blue veins. That comes from genetic engineering. All human being races will have fur. They grow fur. That comes from genetic engineering. All human being races will have 23 chromosomes, 46 pairs. That comes from genetic engineering, genetic splicing. Yakub, aka Zeus, aka Satan, did that. Who Satan was the original head scientist of the original 23 scientists of the Anunnaki. Okay, now.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there, family. I'm gonna stop it right there. And a matter of fact, when I wake up in the risings, actually, never mind because I have the another broadcast scheduled. But we'll finish this tomorrow, basically. So we'll be doing 3 live streams tomorrow, y'all. The first one is the whole culture video, which is already posted up, so y'all stay tuned for that. That's in about 7 hours. And then we'll finish the Rashad Jamal in the next live stream. And then tonight, y'all, at 11:30 Central Standard Time, PM, we're going to be having the Stripper Tea broadcast where I tell my story about how I fell in love with the pimp. And at the end of that broadcast, we will be announcing the winners for the raffle. I'm so excited. I appreciate all the support. Y'all have been crazy supporting. Like, I appreciate it. Yes, today, tonight, tonight. Thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know I did. I'm getting tired now. It's time to hang it on up. Let me see. I do have something else I want to say. Let me show y'all these what we got going on. So if you all sign up to the email on the website, and even if you don't, we have some sales going on at this time for the next month. So from September 7th through October 7th, if you are a goddess, if you are a woman, and you care to order some products, your order is automatically 44% off with using the code WOMAN444. Make sure you spell it as you see it on the screen. Also, if you are a first time buyer on my shop, all you have to do is type in first in all caps with 111, and it's a one time coupon for free shipping. Also, right before I leave, y'all, I just fixed the checkout on the website so you can officially check out on the website. Definitely still sign up to the email list though. That way you just get those, the promotion codes, the coupons, the different sales and stuff that I have coming up. It just goes straight to your email. You welcome, boo. Thank you. I will talk to y'all soon. Peace.